Hot dogs and a cold chill. We go wild just for the thrill. Cheerleaders doing their dance. Crowd in a football trance. Friends and beers in every hand. Living life like we planned. Let's step and go. We won't slow down in this wild football show. Let's step and go. We'll make some noise in this big crowd we know.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome one and all to today's live stream. We've got not one, but two games for you here today. Shout out to y'all in the chat. I see y'all out there. Ricky, what's going on? Santino de Blasis, how are you, my right-hand man? Welcome in, sir. We got Cool Scoots in the chat. Mr. Robert Zamora, as always, great to have you here. Quick roll call, guys. We've got Daniel Maldonado checking in saying, what's going on, brother? Go get it. Let's get it today, bro. Let's go get it today. Fist bumps to you, Mr. Maldonado. Welcome back. Joey Davis, hello. I got Until Activated saying, let's go. Do. Okay, Steve, what's up, man? Epic Countdown. I see you. Night Flight to Venus works too. Night Flight to Venus. Okay. Booney M's Night Flight to Venus. Never heard of that. Michael Larnino checking in. What's up, Michael? Mowgli? Saying, have you ever thought about changing your name to Sports Nation? Says Mowgli. We've thought about a lot of things, Mr. Mowgli. Yeah, that's we're going to keep things as is for now, but, you know, making change is so difficult sometimes. Freedom Boom. What up, my guy? How you doing? We got Coinage in the chat. Coinage saying, let's get him Hornets. Jimmy saying, give me some point spread, boss. I got you, bro. I got you. Let's get some point spreads here, Jimmy. What's going on, man? Great to have y'all in the chat. Until Activated saying the name is fine, bro. It's been good for the last 3 years. Why change it now? We just, you know, it's off season. That's what basketball is. It was the transition for the off season for NFL. So we're still kind of quasi in the pocket here. All right, guys. What's up? Welcome to today's game. I got a matchup for y'all today between the Miami Heat and the Charlotte Hornets. The winner of this game does not automatically go to the playoffs, guys. The winner of this game has to win not one, but 2 games consecutively, as these are the 9 and 10 seeds in the East right now. The New Orleans Hornets are 6-point favorites to win this game at the time of, well, when I did my research earlier this week, and the Miami Heat are going to be, well, I've seen reports of them saying that they're limping in. I think overall Miami is not necessarily torn to bits here, but I will say this, man. The New Orleans Hornets have been on a tear in the back end of this NBA season. That's not to say that Miami has not also been really darn good, and let's not forget Bam Adebayo's 83-point game, shattering records in Miami and whatnot. Okay, so a couple of things right off the bat right here. Charlotte Hornets have not made a postseason run in 10 years. It has been since the 2015-2016 season since the Charlotte Hornets have made it to the playoffs. And if they win today, they are still not in the playoffs. They're going to have to win again, and that's going to be against whoever wins between – actually, yeah. So they're going to have to play the loser. Well, you know what? Let me just show you the graphic instead of getting myself all tripped up right now. Let's talk about this play-in tournament, guys, and then we'll go through some of the stats right now. This is the NBA playoffs. Not quite there yet. We've got a couple of crowded areas you can see by looking at this graphic right now. 2 games today. In the East, our first game is Charlotte versus Miami. So the winner of this game actually does not play the Pistons just yet. There will be a second game in this category. What's going to happen is we'll see 2 games in the East and 2 games in the West. The 2 games in the East, right, the higher positions right here between the 76ers and the Magic, the winner automatically goes and plays the Celtics. They will end up being the number 7 spot because this is 7 and 8. Because these are 9 and 10, the loser of the 7 and 8 will advance to play the winner of 9 and 10, and then the winner of that matchup will end up playing the Detroit Pistons. On the other side later tonight, we will be covering the Phoenix Suns and the Portland Trail Blazers. The winner of this game will automatically go on to face my San Antonio Spurs, and then the loser of the game between Portland and Phoenix will end up playing the winner of the Clippers and the Warriors. Both the Clippers-Warriors, 76ers Magic will happen tomorrow night. Tonight we've got the Charlotte Hornets versus Miami Heat and the Phoenix Suns versus the Portland Trail Blazers on deck for our games today. We're going to be clearing this out. Our NBA brackets will be coming to life here soon. Shout out to y'all, man. I got GT8 saying, finally, I catch your live stream. Good to be here. What up, GT8? Welcome in. DJ Gene saying, smash that like button. Imperfect Bob. What's up, Imperfect Bob? How you doing, man? Tommy Brasket's in the chat. Michael's still with us. Cool. So I'll say this, guys. Those of y'all who are here right now, you are either Football Nation fans, you are Hornets fans, you are Heat fans, or you are Hoop heads. So thank you for hanging out with us today. It is Tuesday today. I'm sure a lot of you guys had to work today, so thank you for still being here with me. I see John Jackson in the chat. What up, John Jackson? How you doing, homie? John Jackson saying hello. Hello. So these are the standings right now across the NBA. Let's take a look at these two teams. Before I get into the stats right now, which Miami is averaging 120 points per game and the Charlotte Hornets are only averaging 116, I want to talk about the form of these two teams heading into this game. Now, we'll start with the away team, and something that popped right off the screen to me, like the first thing that glared at me. Guys, take a look at these numbers right now. This is the Miami Heat, their last 5 games. Going all the way back to April 4th, that was just 10 days ago. They beat the Washington Wizards 152 to 136. They lost back-to-back games to the Raptors and then just absolutely went nuclear again. 140 against Washington, 143 against Atlanta. This Miami Heat team has scored 140 points in 3 of the last 5 games. That is insanity. And all of those games, yes, they were, looks like at home. I think I might have gotten this one mixed up right now. So this one was an away one. Yeah, so that should have been at. Doesn't matter. Not the point. Point is that the Miami Heat have been tearing it up, but so have the Hornets. Now, they're not averaging 140 points per game in the last few games right now, but the Hornets have had some pretty good success here, man. They beat the Pacers, which everyone's beat the Pacers this season, but they beat the Minnesota Timberwolves, which was a huge, huge win for the Hornets heading into this play-in tournament. April 7th, they played the Celtics on the road. They lost to Boston. Then they played the Detroit Pistons and lost to them as well. No surprise with the number 1 and number 2 teams in the East, but they managed to get a win against the number 3 team in the East, in the Knicks, and they managed to score 110 to 96 over the Knickerbockers. So, what does this mean? It means that the Hornets have beaten playoff teams already in the final 5-game stretch. Haven't really seen that from the Miami side. They lost both of these. They beat one playoff team in the Atlanta Hawks, and they did beat the brakes off the Atlanta Hawks, but they definitely didn't play a fully casted Atlanta Hawks on April 12th as they were resting some players here as well. These play-in tourney is too many post games. I don't think so, Chad. I don't think so, man. But if I was betting, man, if I was a betting man, the Hornets should win, says Chad. I kind of agree, man. I kind of agree. Hey, Blake, we're gonna cover your Magic tonight. Excuse me, I guess tomorrow night. We'll be covering Orlando and the 76ers tomorrow night, man. Here's your chance for Desmond Bane to shine, bro. You're always talking about your boy Desmond Bane. We'll get a look at him tomorrow night. We will get a look at him tomorrow night. So these are the last 5 games for both sides, guys. Let's take a quick look at the head-to-head comparison. So apples to apples, oranges to oranges. The Miami Heat averaging 121 points per game, 116 for the Charlotte Hornets. Shooting percentage, 46.8 for Miami, 46 even for Charlotte. 3-point percentage, 36.1 for Miami, 37.8 for Charlotte. That gives Charlotte a slight advantage there. Free throw percentage, unless your name is Bam Adebayo and you go to the free throw line 40 times, Charlotte Hornets still shoot the basketball from the stripe just a little bit better. In transition, Miami Heat a huge advantage in fast break points per game, averaging 18.4 points per game. Meanwhile, the Charlotte Hornets are averaging 13.3 points per game. It's a big drop off there. 18 points versus 13 points. Yeah. Points in the paint. Again, crushing it inside the paint right now. The Miami Heat, 54 points per game inside the paint. That's almost half of their points from close range. The problem is, the question is, do they actually have shooters? I heard earlier today, this is kind of crazy, the Charlotte Hornets, they've been referring to LaMelo Ball and Con Knippel as the new Splash Brothers, which I watched a bunch of highlights earlier today, and they kind of look like the Splash Brothers of the Golden State Warriors. Like, these two dudes are balling out right now. I'm excited to see this game. I am excited to see this game. Miami Heat able to protect the basketball just a little bit more. They are averaging just 13 turnovers committed per game compared to the 15.5 there by the Charlotte Hornets. Let's take a look at the defensive side of this equation. By the way, 13.5 minutes here left to go until this game gets started. That's according to Amazon Prime. Oh, and by the way, PPS. This game is on Amazon Prime tonight. So if you guys have Prime Video, you can watch this game with us. Or if you don't have Prime Video, don't worry about it. I got you covered. Defensively, guys, let's take a look at this side of the equation. Miami is giving up 118 points per game. I think that ranks 27th out of the 30 NBA teams. That is a lot of points given up by Miami. The Charlotte Hornets giving up 111. Charlotte Hornets giving up just 111 per game. Defensive rebounds, the Miami Heat averaging 34 defensive rebounds per game. Offensive rebounds, here's an interesting statistic. I just heard him say this like literally as I was live. He was mentioning that with Bam Adebayo on the court, they are one of the top teams. They're actually right in the middle. They're at about 15 when it comes to offensive rebounds per game, ranked 15th. But when Bam Adebayo comes off the court, they fall to 27th when it comes to offensive rebounds. So that's a big drop-off there. Bam Adebayo needs to really step up here for the Miami Heat and show and prove that he can actually be a number one option. Well, we'll continue this rant here in just a moment. Taking a look at the blocks per game, 4.3 to 4.5 advantage to Charlotte. Steals per game, 8.6 to 7.0 advantage Miami. Turnovers per game, forced 15 to 12.7 advantage Miami. And they give up fewer fouls per game. So I start to wonder and question, why are the Charlotte Hornets 6-point favorites in this one when the majority of the numbers – and not just that, but Eric Spoelstra and what he's already been able to do in his history in the play-in tournament. What is that, 3 years in a row where they've been able to advance to the playoffs through the play-in tournament? Miami has the advantage in almost every single offensive and defensive category. So, who do you guys think is going to win, man? Who do you think is going to win? This chat believes, 66% of you in this chat believe but the Charlotte Hornets are going to win. What up, C-Man? How you doing? Heat by 10, he says. Owl on the Prowl is in the chat. Mr. Mojo. What up, Mr. Mojo? How you doing? Mr. Mojo, Owl on the Prowl. Chad still with us. Swaggy saying, come on, Hornets. I need y'all to win by 6. I need y'all to win by 6. Steve saying Bam Adebayo is going to have a personal best scoring night tonight. I don't think he's going to put up more than 83, man. That'll be a tough one, especially under these circumstances. Manuel Mercado saying easy work for Miami. Greetings to everyone, says Mr. Mercado. Man, I don't think it's going to be easy work for Miami. This should be a fun game nevertheless, man. Honestly, both these teams are great. And when the Hornets are on, man, they are hot. Let's see. They were 6-point favorites against the Pistons and lost by 18, says C-Man. Heat by 1 gamer from Powell, says Blake. I think Powell's going to have a good game today. All right, guys, let's talk about those starters here. For those of y'all who do not know the names on these teams, let's get y'all some graphical images here so you guys can see what everybody looks like. By the way, feel free to zoom in on this here if you need to. Playing center today for your Miami Heat, number 13, Bam Adebayo. Bam Adebayo does lead this team when it comes to rebounds per game. Bam Adebayo averaging, again, 10 boards per game. Andrew Wiggins going to be your power forward. He's going to be your starter here today, wearing that number 22 across his chest. Small forward, number 24, Norman Powell. He is the engine that drives this team. It's not just Bam Adebayo. Norman Powell leads this team with averaging 21.7 points per game. Shooting guard, Tyler Hero, number 14, going to be your other starter there. And Davian, not Donovan, Davian Mitchell, going to be wearing that number 45. He does lead this team in assists. Coming in off the bench here for the Miami Heat, you will see Kalel Ware. You'll see Simone Fontecchio. So Simone Fontecchio, Jaime Jaquez Jr., Belle Larson, and Mr. Jakachunas. My goodness, the bench names are crazy. Now, what I'm seeing here is that they're saying that the Miami Heat are limping into this game, but they're not really missing their starters. They are limping in because the bench does not have the depth that we normally see. You're seeing players like Drew Smith out right now, and Nikola Jovic also out. Not Jokic, Jovic. Very different, but also still really good players that will not be available for today's game. If we end up unloading the bench, we'll see someone like Myron Gardner and the rest come out. 8.5 minutes till tip-off, folks. This is the offensive starters and defensive players once again for your Miami Heat. Starters on the other side for the Charlotte Hornets, man. Number 14 here in Buzz City. By the way, this game will be happening in Charlotte. This is a Buzz City game. The city is a buzz. The Hornet is, the Hive is buzzing right now. And this is going to be a wild game, man. I tell you right now, the Moose is loose. Center, number 14, Musa Diabate. Dude is a baller, by the way. Also leads this team in rebounds, averaging about 5 defensive rebounds per game and almost 4 offensive rebounds per game. That is twice as many offensive rebounds as Bam Adebayo, just for the record. Miles Bridges going to be your power forward here. Miles Bridges going to be wearing number 0. Bridges, 6'7", 225 out of Michigan State. Dude's not getting a slim paycheck, $25 million. He's going to have to earn that here today. Brandon Miller leads this team when it comes to points per game. This will be your small forward for your Charlotte Hornets. So, small forward, Brandon Miller, averaging 20 points per game. He's shooting the basketball at 43%, 89% from the free throw line. You got Con Knipple, who has just been so good for this Hornets team, and they are saying that Knipple and LaMelo Ball are the new Splash Brothers of the NBA. LaMelo Ball averaging 7 assists per game. He leads this team in assists as well. These are the starters for the New Orleans Hornets. If we need to go into the bench and deeper in the bench, we will see Ryan Kalkbrenner at center as your backup there. Grant Williams to relieve your forward. Zion James going to be your guard. It's actually going to be your small forward position there coming in off the bench. Josh Green and Kobe White going to round out the numbers there. Deep on the bench, you'll see Xavier Tillman. You'll see Salon. Salon has actually been a sharpshooter when called on. Liam McNeely also coming in off the bench. PJ Hall will not be available for today's contest for whatever that's worth to you guys who are actual Charlotte fans. Probably not a whole lot, man. Probably not a whole lot of Charlotte fans, and if we have Charlotte fans, you're probably also Panthers fans, in which case we can't be friends. Just kidding. Totally kidding. All right, guys, about 6 minutes until tip-off, so let's do one final apple-to-apples comparison. I want you to tell me who you would rather have position by position, just straight up, heads up. Let's run it. LaMelo Ball, Davian Mitchell. Mitchell, 28 minutes per game compared to 28 minutes per game. Slight advantage in time played, but the real advantage goes to points per game. Points per game, LaMelo averaging 20 points per game. That's more than double Davian Mitchell. I don't think anybody would take Davian Mitchell over LaMelo Ball. The only reason that you could argue it is because even though he doesn't score the most points, he is very efficient with the opportunities and shots that he does decide to take. He is averaging almost 50% from the floor, so that's a huge advantage there. Let's see. C-Man says Mitchell. I don't know, man. Ball says Robert Samora. I'm saying it too, CJ. There it is. Hey, Mario, you said New Orleans Hornets. Sorry, Tommy. It's an old habit, by the way. Okay, we got 5 minutes till tip off. I'll actually come back to that you mentioned that, because I might actually say that for this game until I get it ingrained in my head that it's Charlotte and not New Orleans. New Orleans obviously became the Pelicans. Charlotte Bobcats became the Hornets. I think New Orleans was really stupid for letting go of the name Hornets, because first of all, it worked with New Orleans Hornets. Second of all, the Hornets are just such a nasty and fun name to have. You went with the Pelicans, bro? New Orleans went with the Pelicans? Anyways, the story behind that, I'll tell you guys when we've got some downtime. But 4 minutes till tip-off, so let's run through this right now. Tyler Hero or Con Knipple? And I spent a majority of my workout right now just contemplating every way that I could go back to old school Star Trek when Spock goes, Con! I want to do that today at some point. Let's see if he can knock down a big shot at some point here today. Head-to-head, though, Tyler Hero, 20 points per game, 19 points per game. It's pretty close, if I'm being honest. Assists per game, 4 assists per game for Tyler Hero, 3.4 for Con. We've got Tyler Hero averaging about 4.8 rebounds per game, and Mr. Knipple averaging 5.3. Dead even when it comes to steals. Blocks per game, 0.4 to 0.2. That's double the blocks for Hero. 48 to 47.5%. We could put them both at 48, man. Honestly, you could go either way with this. I like Tyler Hero, and I like Knipple. I think both of them are so darn good. You really can't go wrong. I think both of them can perform. I think both of them are so similar. It's kind of pick your poison. I don't normally go with wash, but here I'm going wash. So I think we all took LaMelo. Most of us took LaMelo on this first one. The second pick, I would say wash between the two. Small forwards right now. Small forward, Norman Powell or Brandon Miller. I think, again, very, very similar numbers for both of these sides. Defensively, Brandon Miller averaging 0.7 blocks per game. That's not really that great. You're not even getting a block per game. Man, heads up here, guys. What would you say? Brandon Miller, says Cam. Let's see. Robert says Miller as well. Brandon Miller. Angels 3-0 over the Yankees. Level up, says Mr. Mojo. Well, this is a tough one here, but I like the matchup, and I would actually take Norman Powell. A lot of you guys are going to take Brandon Miller. I would take Norman Powell. Not saying that Brandon Miller isn't, that guy. I think I just saw a super come in. Let's take a quick look at that. Play-in tournament, says Action Jackson. Let's go Hornets. What up, sir? How are you, Mr. Action Jackson? Jacob Brinson says, I want me some Norman. By the way, guys, these are the two top point scorers on both teams. Norman Powell scores the most points per game, and Brandon Miller scores the most points per game. So this is a true head-to-head right now. I got 1 minute and 29 seconds until the tip-off here, guys. Two more players right now. Andrew Wiggins versus Miles Bridges. Bridges, I think, has the advantage offensively. I think defensively, when it comes to steals and blocks per game, Andrew Wiggins. Do you prefer offense? Do you prefer defense? Realistically speaking today, I think this is going to be one of the keys to success, to actually winning this game for both sides. One of these guys is going to have to outperform the other, and there is not a series here. This is win or go home. The stakes cannot be juicier. It is it, guys. Win or go home. Final comparison for your two guys in the center here, the Moose being loose and Bam Adebayo. As much as I'm a fan of Moussa Diabate, Bam is the real deal. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. I got 30 seconds until tip-off right now, guys. I'll take Bam for this matchup. So I think right now it really is anybody's game. I think this is anybody's game. Again, guys, playoffs on the horizon. The winner of this game hangs on to play the loser of this game, and then we'll find out who goes up against the Pistons. The game that we have later tonight is a little more straightforward. The winner of this one ends up matching up with San Antonio. The loser doesn't get eliminated just yet for the Suns versus Trailblazers. The loser will actually end up playing the winner of this Clippers versus Warriors game. That will be tomorrow. Archiver says, I think Bam might be overrated. Well, I don't know. I don't know about all that. What I do know is that we're about to have a game. Lining up for tip-off, guys. The players getting ready here. Let's get this set up. Okay. I see what's going on. Looks like we got ourselves a new channel member. Oh, this is actually Robert Zamora, who's been a channel member for 27 months, dude. Let's go. Smash the free likes and subs, everyone. Thank you. Says my boy Robert Zamora. Thank you, Mr. Zamora. Let's do this, guys. We're lined up for tip-off. Ready to do it. Let's do this thing. Folks, it's game on. It is game on. Waiting for the opening tip-off. There it is. This one goes backwards, and it's going to be won by the Miami Heat. So Miami has the basketball to get this thing started right now. Miami bringing it up court. I'm going to make sure I've got my my information on the Gamecast set up the way that I like it. It might take a second for all of this to report. Please stand by. Here's a drive and a kick out to the three-point line. Tyler Hero will go up and put it off the right side of the glass. It's no good. It will be rebounded. This time coming back is the Charlotte Hornets. So Hornets with the basketball in the front court. Looks to the left, LaMelo Ball. He's standing at the three-point line. Fakes the shot. Hero's in his face. Goes to Brandon Miller. Miller cross court. We're on the other side now. It's Diabate. Diabate to Ball. Ball floats it up and in. So LaMelo Ball gets the opening shot of the game. The score is 2-0. The Charlotte Hornets, got to stop saying, got to make sure I don't say it. Here we go. There's a shot coming back. 2-point bucket there for the Miami Heat. So Miami all tied up right now with Charlotte. There's LaMelo Ball for three. LaMelo rattles the rim here. It's no good, and it's rebounded coming back. Here we go. Miami at the three-point line. Directing traffic is Davion Mitchell. Mitchell backed up. Looks like a whistle comes in. 10:49 left on the clock. It's the first foul right now. This will be against the Charlotte Hornets. So first foul here against Charlotte. Both teams should have 6 timeouts right now. Both teams should have all of those. Miles Bridges, says John Jackson. I'm new too, April Fools, says Rohan. Rohan Estefari. What up, Rohan? All right. Here's the inbound pass after the immediate foul. Tyler Hero will fake the alley-oop, kicks it to the three-point line. This three-point shot is good. My goodness. Okay. Looks like Kel'el Ware knocks down the three-point shot there for Miami. It is 5-2. Knipple with the basketball. He looks to the right, wide open. Diabate. Miller now. Miller will drive. He will back things out. He's in the paint. He shoots on the fadeaway. Diabate fights for the rebound. Offensive board goes to him, but he loses it, and it ends up in the hands of Bam Adebayo. So Adebayo comes up with a turnover. Here we go. Tyler Hero drives in the paint. Rejected the other way. The Hornets get a block. Here is Ball at the three-point line. LaMelo takes it up and in with the left hand. That's a bucket for Charlotte. Charlotte. Make sure I do not say New Orleans, Mario. Get it through your head. Here's the drive. Here's the Euro. Here's the shot. There's a foul before the shot. The clock will stop right now. 9:47. 9:47 here left to go. We ballin', boys, says the Smoke 420. Okay, Mario, where are we at? All right, there we go. That's what I'm looking for. Slam dunk on New Orleans, he says. Here's Hero. Hero in the paint will shoot. And there it is. Tyler Hero getting a shot to fall. The score is 7-4. Miami Heat 10th in the NBA, in the East, I should say. New Orleans, the number 9 team. Here is LaMelo. LaMelo using a screen. He'll pass this one inside. It's kicked out to the wing, and a 3-ball flies the other way. Pretty decent shot there. So a beautiful shot is drained right now. On the other side, I took my eyes off the screen for just a moment. This shot goes in now for Miami. Miami now up by 2. It is 9-7. Here is Ball at the straightaway. Ball shoots this triple. Nothing but net. Knocks this down. LaMelo Ball buries a 3. So LaMelo Ball buries a 3. Coming back quickly there. Looks like a simple shot will fly for the Heat, and it looks like a timeout will be called. Hornets want to call a timeout. So Davian Mitchell knocks down a shot. 8:51 left to play. Struggling a little bit with my shot clock right now. But everything seems good right here. We seem to be in decent shape. That guy can ball, says Santino. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand by. Give me just a moment. I need to make sure that I've got all of my stuff organized. I think that's part of the reason. There we go. Think this should be good. That was in your face, says Mr. Mojo. Let's go Hornets, I burn. Says Charlotte, Charlotte, Charlotte. It's Charlotte's Web. It's the Charlotte Hornets down by 1. Timeout was called right now by the Hornets, so this takes us to our first commercial break. Apologies for that. Our first commercial break of the day. What's up, guys? Thank you for your patience. Let me finish getting ourselves situated right now. I've got one fewer timeout here for the Charlotte Hornets. The score is 11-10, Miami up by just 1. So the Hornets, guys, a record of 44-38. Miami, a record of 43-39. It's really, really even between these two sides. Shimmy MD saying, sorry, I just joined. If the Hornets win, are they in? Says Shimmy. No, not yet, Shimmy. And for the record, looks like Caden Knight is asking in the chat right now, who do you got? I'm actually taking Charlotte to win this game. I do really like Miami, and if Miami wins this game, then, you know, they technically had a fighting chance here with a 43 versus 44 winning. Like, you know what I mean? It's so close, it's anybody's game. I think coaching might have a lot to do with this, and we know that Spoelstra knows the league pretty well. We'll see how it goes. Thank you there, Owl on the Prowl. Our next goal is to try to get to 118. We'll see if we can get there by the end of this weekend. Who knows? We've got a lot of games on Saturday, guys. We've got 2 games today, 2 games tomorrow, 2 more games on Friday, 4 games on Saturday, and probably 4 games on Sunday. So we'll be doing a total of 10 games in 5 days. It's going to be a run. It's going to be a lot of fun. What up, Dat Boy Rizzle? How you doing, man? Fist bumps to you. Jacob saying Miami got more experience in the play-in. That is facts, Jacob. That is facts. DJ Jean dropping the Heat logo. What up, DJ Jean? I have Hornets by a mile, says James Nguyen. Robert saying hello. One and done, homeboy, says Mr. Mojo. CJ Banning says, please hit the like button. Lawrence says Hornets all the way. We gonna be busy, says Santino. Yeah, bro. We're gonna be busy. The triple stream, quadruple DJ, quadruple stream. Hero is built for these big games, says Mr. PZD or Mr. PZPDX. Santino working on as much as he can to get ahead of it right now. Yeah, because that Saturday, Sunday, man, that's going to be brutal. It might be 1, maybe 2 weekends of those quadruple headers, but then we'll go back. Guys, this commercial break is over. Let's get back to the action. For those of you who are new to this channel, please allow me to walk you around here and introduce you to what we got going on. Over here on the right-hand side, I've got your top point scorers, your top rebounders, and your top assists. Players creating and generating assists in this game. Over beneath that, just below it, you'll notice that I've got all the players currently on the court. On the court right now as we come back from this commercial break, Charlotte Hornets with the basketball here. Charlotte, LaMelo Ball to the right-hand side. Hanging on to it here, and a swing to Knipple. Knipple for 3. Khan offline. It's no good. It's rebounded by Kel-El Ware. Ware passes this one to Mitchell. Davian Mitchell goes in and out of the three-point line. Looks to the right. Looks to the left. Sees a man open to the left. Wiggins will turn around and shoot this one off the glass, and the bank is open for Andrew Wiggins. Let's get this clock running once again. Andrew Wiggins, a long fadeaway shot off the glass. Not half bad. Here's a big swat. My goodness, rejection by Kel-El Ware. Pump fake from Hero, pass. Ware shoots the triple off the front of the rim in the hands of Knipple. Knipple pushes it forward and going left, going right, hanging on to the basketball, working his way around the arc here. He'll give it up to LaMelo. LaMelo sees a lane. He goes with the left hand. He will drive and shoot and miss. Looks like there's going to be a foul under the rim, and I think this is going to be – is this a foul right now? So it seemed like there might be a foul. The official pointed in this direction. And it looks like it's last touched by Miami. I don't see a foul here. Looks like it went out of bounds, and it's Hornets ball. So Hornets with the basketball. Here's the drive for LaMelo. He drives hard to the glass, but he's stopped in his tracks. Here is a shot. The whistle comes in, and this will take us to the free throw line. So LaMelo going to go up and shoot 2 shots. 2 shots for LaMelo Ball. So 7 minutes and 39 seconds here left to play. Let me fix my scoreboard, ladies and gentlemen. The score is 13-10. Miami with 13. The Charlotte Hornets with 10. At the free throw line right now is LaMelo Ball. LaMelo gonna do a couple dribbles here and put it up. This first free throw is good. It is now 13-11. 13-11. Ware is amazing. Kel-El Ware is pretty solid for sure. On the court right now for Miami, Mitchell, Ware, Wiggins, Adebayo, and Hero. On the court for Charlotte, Lonzo Ball makes that free throw right there, making the score 13-12. But alongside him, you got Bridges, Diabate, Knipple, and James. Let's start the clock. Hero to the left. One more to the left. It's Wiggins. Wiggins ball above his head. He'll drive. He'll pass. Mitchell will Euro. Clears it to Wiggins again. Wiggins tries to find an angle in. He goes up and passes it while in the air. Shot clock down to 4. Here's a shot. It's no good. Rebound for the Hornets. Here comes Charlotte. Ball, quick pass. Knipple for 3. Back of the rim. Off the shoe here. And it's in the hands of Miami. Miami, sharp pass inside to Bam. Adebayo will drive. It's almost stripped away, and they're fighting for it. Adebayo has hit the deck. They're down on the ground, and we're going to get a tip ball. A jump ball, excuse me. Adebayo in some pain right now, holding the left inside thigh. Wonder if he took a hit when he went down. Oh, yeah, Knipple had his knee down on that inside leg. My Knipple is sunburnt, says TJ Jean. If Ware can keep improving his three-point shooting, he's got a bright future. I agree. All right. So real quick now. There's the inbound pass, folks. Apologies here. There's the inbound pass. We got to start this clock once again. It's a missed shot here for Miami, and it's now with the Hornets. Charlotte for 3 from downtown. LaMelo can't get it to go. It's a rebound, though, offensively for the Hornets. LaMelo feeds inside. Too hard of a pass, trying to find Diabate, who can't control it. Fast break opportunity. Shot goes up, and it looks like it's going to be a miss. And it goes out of bounds. Last touched by Heat. Miami will miss a wide open shot right there. Oof. That's embarrassing. So Miami, no good on this one. That was Jaime Jaquez Jr. Jaime Jaquez Jr. missing a layup. Stops the clock with 6:26. It is Hornets ball. So Hornets to inbound. Good game, says Mr. Uptown. Uptown, funk you up. Do 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 boo do 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 do. 3-point shot is good. Brandon Miller buries the straightaway tray. Brandon Miller knocks it down. It's now a 2-point lead for Charlotte. A spin move right now. Jaquez Jr. goes backwards to Wiggins. Wiggins lets it fly from downtown. Oh, my goodness. He answers back with a 3-point shot of his own. Trading buckets from downtown. Miami and Charlotte going back and forth. Here's another three-point shot, and it is also good. We are indeed trading buckets. It is 18-16 here in Buzz City, and I'm starting to catch a buzz myself. Here's a three-point shot from where it's no good. Offensive board for Wiggins, and the bucket is good. Second chance opportunity. It is 18-18. There's no defense on either side, but the offense is fascinating. 5.5 left to play. We have 18-18 on the board. LaMelo looking for a screen. He gets one, goes to the left, but loses the dribble. Passes to the man on his left. It's Miles Bridges. Bridges, fadeaway jump shot from the free throw line. He is fouled on the way up, and he goes to the stripe for 2 shots. Wiggins picks up his first foul of the day. So 2 fouls on the day right now. That's 2 for both sides, if I'm not mistaken. Both teams have picked up 2 fouls. So we're at the free throw line right now. Shooting 2 shots. It is Miles Bridges who just got fouled. The first free throw is good for Mr. Bridges. Hope you guys are doing all right. Mr. Mojo says, OMG. Wiggins is a seasoned veteran. We got a game. It is a good game. It really is. They only played defense in the second half. The score is 19-18. Wiggins knocks both down from the free throw line. The Hornets are back up by 2. Let's start this clock again. Here is Mitchell. Mitchell goes to Hero. Hero loses control. It's stolen. Bridges gets the steal. Bridges cross-court pass to the corner. Pump fake in the corner here. Walks the baseline. Goes out to the wing. Here's a shot from downtown. This shot no good. Offensive board putback is there. And that's going to be a clutch putback this time by Kalkbrenner. A missed shot from downtown, but Kalkbrenner is able to get the offensive rebound and get the shot to go. What a steal from Miles Bridges. What a sequence here for the Hornets. The Hornets up 22-18. Timeout, full timeout has been called by Miami. We go to a commercial break. Charlotte up by 4. So the Hornets with a lead right now. Took his lunch money, says Mr. Mojo. Hornets. Let's go Hornets. Vegas is giving Miami no love, says Danny. Not even a little bit, Danny. Not even a little bit. James, cheers, man. Fist bumps to you, brother. Appreciate that. All right, guys. Well, we're in the middle of a commercial break. I actually don't want to know how many people we currently have watching right now. I don't have, like, super high expectations for this play-in tournament. I do expect things to start picking up for the actual playoffs right here. But one thing is for sure, we've got elimination basketball happening right here, right now. It is win or I guess you take your summer vacation early. That's what's happening right now. Let's see. Ricky says hello. Boomer Sooner saying Con Knipple needs to get his shot going. Yes, he does. Let's see. James saying, yep, because they're going down. 303 says James. All right, it's a starting point. It's a starting point. It's about a 0 short from what we're looking for. So if you guys want to watch and help this channel bring in more people, be sure to smash that like button. Anyways, Throat Coat T. We've got tea on deck, like tea and more tea and more tea and more tea and tons of water, because all these games right now are going to be brutal on the vocal cords there. Anyways, you know, I think there's a genuine lack of interest for this particular matchup. And I think the same is going to be true for the Clippers versus Warriors matchup there as well, even though that's a big California game. I don't really think that – let's just say, for instance – and I'm not saying this is going to happen. Let's just say, for instance, that Charlotte does win. Or either of these two teams win. Then they'll end up having to play in one more game versus either Orlando or the 76ers. And let's just say, right, like the best that they can finish is the number 8 spot. They cannot finish in number 7 spot, period, end of story. That just cannot happen. So the best that one of these two teams can finish is number 8. Their first matchup would be against the Detroit Pistons. So then you have to go play Detroit in a 7-game series just to go get swept. You made it that far just to go get crushed by Cade Cunningham and Tobias Harris and squad. Realistically speaking, honest to God, I think there is a better matchup for the Hornets against the Pistons than Miami against the Pistons. But that's just speculation. Anyways, the commercial break is just about over. Miami took its first full timeout of the game. They do have 5 remaining. Hornets can get 1 win against Detroit. Yeah, man, maybe 2. Maybe 2. Here is Miami. There's the floater. Mitchell tries to put it up. Adebayo can't quite reach it. He is fouled on the way up, and it looks like Bam is going to go to the free throw line to shoot a couple. Who will the Spurs play, says John. We don't know until after tonight's game. The winner of tonight's game between the Portland Trail Blazers and the Phoenix Suns, that is going to be the winner and the team that advances to play my San Antonio Spurs. Okay, we've got an inbound pass. Looks like it wasn't a shooting foul. It was an over-the-back foul here before the shot. Adebayo goes backwards. Adebayo finds a man. It looks like it's going to be a bad pass right here. Ugly pass this time as Norman Powell looked to the corner to try to find Pele Larson, and Norman Powell way offline with that pass. So 4 minutes and 28 seconds left to go. It's a turnover, and it's Hornets basketball. Here we are in Charlotte to the right. Moussa Diabate at the three-point line, not really his jam. He will pass this over to Brandon Miller, who will miss. Fighting for the board right now. The Hornets get the rebound, and the Hornets will drive once again. Good offensive board here. Looking to the left, Miles Bridges up at the high post. Shot clock down to 1. He shoots, he scores. 24-28. The Hornets starting to pull away right now. By the way, Hornets with a huge point differential a lot this season. When they win, they tend to win by a lot. Here's a pull-up. Here's a shot. This shot is no good for Mitchell. Davian Mitchell offline right there. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Charlotte drives. Here's the floater. It goes up. It goes in. And it looks like Kobe White knocks it down. So Kobe White with an underhanded finger roll. And it's now an 8-point lead for the Charlotte Hornets. Uh-oh, in trouble. Goes out to Jaquez Jr. Bad pass, fumbling and bumbling right now. Fighting for it, going down. Mitchell has it. Here's the shot for Powell. 3-point line. No, shot does not get off. He might have been fouled at the 3-point line. I do think we just got a foul right now. It's an 8-0 run, by the way, in case anyone's curious. The last 2 minutes, Miami has yet to score in the last 2 minutes. So it did look like there was a shooting foul right now. I'm trying to get my it's going to be, I guess it's going to be before the shot. It's 4 fouls to 2, by the way. Here's a shot for Jaquez Jr. It's no good. It's off the hands right now of a Hornets player. It stays down on this end. It is still Heat basketball. All right, guys, 3:02 left to play in the first. I know it sounded pretty messy so far. 3:02 left to go in the first. Here's the inbound pass. This goes out of bounds. Looks like that was a kick ball right here. Literally didn't change anything. The clock still has 3:02 on it. We're going to get another inbound pass. It is Pele Larson to inbound. Standing in front of him is Brandon Miller. So Larson at the baseline to inbound this pass. There it is. He bounces this one out to the 3-point line. It's now with, a shot from downtown. Oh, no, and Fontecchio way offline. Well over the cylinder and off the far side of the glass. Fontecchio, an embarrassing shot here. Bounce to the corner. This 3 bounces a few times on the rim. It's an offensive rebound and a miss on the second chance. It's going to go back to Miami. Miami will drive. Gonna pull up and slow down. Powell with an assist. He feeds it inside to Pele Larson. He gets the shot and one. And Miami gets the bucket and the foul. So Pele Larson to the free throw line for an and one opportunity. Norman Powell picks up an assist. Norman Powell picks up the assist. Scroll this down just a hair. Okay. So we've got the and one coming up now for Pele Larson. He is at the stripe. The and one free throw is no good. We start the clock again, and here comes the Charlotte Hornets. So the Hornets with it. It is Kobe White. Kobe White bounces this to Khan. Khan at the three-point line does use the screen. He keeps the ball high. He shoots. He will miss. It's a rebound for Miami. Goes out of bounds. And it's last touched by Charlotte, so it is Miami's basketball. 2:13 here left to play. We'll get an inbound pass once again. Rebound this time by Fontecchio. In case you were curious, there's the inbound pass. Clock has started again. Back and forth. Here's a three-point shot from downtown. This shot is no good. It'll be a rebound by White. Jaime Jaquez with another miss here today. Jaquez can't buy a shot. We're dribbling and showing off the moves right now. Kobe White gets around Fontecchio. He will shoot and miss. Offensive board again. Come on. Three-point shot from Kobe White. Off the rim, off the top of the backboard. Out of bounds. Last touched by the Hornets. So miss. Trying to get a shot to go. Looks like the runs have become droughts now. Looks like the runs have become droughts now. All right. So, ball in the hands of Miami. Bam Adebayo fights his way in the post. He posts his way down all the way. Just bullies himself inside of the paint. Bam Adebayo doing Bam Adebayo things. The bucket's good. It's 26-22. Charlotte brings the ball up court. Man, that's killing me. Charlotte brings the ball up court. There's a screen right here for Kobe White. White to Knipple for three. Knipple off the front of the rim. Rebound by Bam Adebayo. A missed shot here. 1:07 left to go. Adebayo brings it up court. See if he'll go coast to coast with it. He slows down. Clears it to Jaquez. Jaquez sees that he's cold. He'll try again, though, from downtown. Jaquez, another miss right here. And a rebound by Kobe White. Get this Jaime Jaquez guy off the court, Eric Spoelstra. The Hornets, 26. Miami, 22. 40 seconds left on the game clock. The shot clock down to 5. White makes his move. He will spin. He will fade away. Clears it. Shot clock down to 1. It's blocked by Bam! And it's a shot clock violation. Bam Adebayo with a block. Okay. Bam Adebayo with a big block right there. 22-26. It's a game, ladies and gentlemen. A good game at that, too. So we're seeing a couple of players sub in and out right now for both sides. There's the inbound pass. We start the clock. All right. So here's the push forward to Bam Adebayo. He needs to show up here today. Bam hanging on to the basketball, covered by Diabate. He's still working on it. He will post up the spin move, the shot, and bam! As true as the sky is blue, 26-24. Charlotte up by 2. Here is Knipple. Eye to eye right now. Gonna use a screen right here. The official blew the whistle. 2.6 left to go. So 2.6 left to go. Looks like there might be a foul right here on Miami. I think there might be a foul right here on Miami. By the way, 6 fouls today. Kind of crazy for the Hornets to have already picked up 6. No, that's not even right. Hang on. Where am I at here with my fouls? 5 and 3. Here's the inbound pass, guys. Here's the dribble, the shot from downtown to end the quarter, and it's no good. So that'll take us to the end of the first, guys. We'll just let that count down. That shot went, pew, doink, no good. So we reset the clock. The score is 26-24. Right now, the Miami Heat trailing by just 2. 83. Wilt scored 100, says the Mr. Mojo. Facts. Keep feeding Bam, says Steve. I agree. Was it Bam that scored like 100 points in a game this season? Yeah, the 83-point game was Bam for sure. I spelled the name wrong after the post, says Boomer Sooner. It's okay. Akuna Matata. BM6026 saying, sink these threes, bro. WTF, he says. Vince saying, did you get your YouTube silver plaque yet, Mario? Vince, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it, Vince. That's okay. Miami can't buy a thrill, says the Mr. Mojo. All right, guys, let's take a quick look at this right now. Want to take a look here. Still about 300 people watching. That's a good place to be. Thank you guys for hanging out with me and giving me some of your time today. Have you smashed that like button, guys? Have you smashed that like button? Always happy to be live with you guys here today. Second quarter. Thank you for the reminder. We are now in the second quarter. Thank you, Tommy Braskett. Khan needs to hit the reset, says Mr. Mojo. Vince, we sure will be. Oh, yeah. You're calling a second game? Yeah, Vince, we're definitely calling that second game. Damn good game so far, says Santino. I agree, man. CJ Banning saying to smash that like button. All right, guys. So, Miami and Charlotte. Both teams skulking around the bottom of the table here. I don't think anybody expects either of these two teams to actually advance out of the first round of the playoffs. Some people don't even expect either of these two teams to even make it into the playoffs because the winner of this game has to win one more game before ascending into this weekend. Boris Blum saying, smashed it like a pumpkin. Oh, right. Wilt changed Muhammad Ali when he camped and Ali wanted no part of that reach. Ooh, when he champ. I see what you're saying. Wilt challenged Muhammad Ali when he was the champ, and Ali wanted no part of that reach. Yeah, that's probably smart on the Muhammad Ali side of things. Boris, today is the greatest. Today is the greatest. Tommy says, I know you get busy. I do. I definitely do. Ayo D. What up, man? How you doing, Ayo? Keep feeding Bam Bam, says Jacob. I'm with you, man. Green Bay saying, I wish my Bucks were good. Wait a minute. Oh, Bucks. I was like, Buccaneers? No, Milwaukee Bucks. You know what's crazy, man, is that the Milwaukee Bucks, I feel like Giannis gave up on them, man. I know for a fact that Giannis wants to go to New York, and I feel like Milwaukee is just hanging on to Giannis, and he is miserable there. I think he's been miserable there for a while, if I'm being honest, and I think he signed his last contract under duress, but what do I know? Going to be a good game, says Mr. Madge. David, I think so too. Lenny, thanks, dude. Thank you, sir. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, guys, they have cut back from this commercial break. Here's Coach Charles Lee getting his team fired up right now. The Charlotte Hornets have the possession. We start the clock to get the second quarter underway. Here is LaMelo with the ball now. He'll bounce this one over to the right-hand side, and Knipple now has it at the straightaway. A spin move for Knipple inside the paint. He'll shoot and score. That one is nothing but net. 11:40 left to play in the first half of this game. Miami with the ball now. It's a 4-point lead for the Charlotte Hornets. Ball at the top of your screen here. Jaquez to Hero. Hero, one more to Larson. Larson inside. Mitchell tries to pass it backwards. It's stolen by LaMelo. It's a takeaway. And Charlotte transitions. LaMelo ball on the dribble. Goes to the left. LaMelo looks like he took a couple extra steps. Definitely off balance. And it's stolen here by Bam. Bam falls awkwardly. Fast break opportunity. Give and go. Larson goes up. He scores. Bam Adebayo still down on the court right now. Fast break. The shot goes up and in for the Hornets. It's a dunk. But Bam Adebayo is on his back, holding his tailbone. And that's not good. 10:58. Bam is on his back. This is, if you're a Miami Heat fan, let's watch it one more time. Bam fell backwards here and landed right on his tailbone. I don't think LaMelo did that on purpose. Bam is now up. He's complaining to the officials, saying that LaMelo tripped him. The score is 30-26, and this is now going to be under review. Timeout has been called by Miami. So a timeout has been called here by Miami. And we go to another commercial break. Bam Adebayo was down on the court here. Down goes Frazier, says the Mr. Mojo. That's crazy. Doc Rivers wasn't the guy for them, says Santino. Oh, man. Karl Malone block, says the Mr. Mojo. Ah, Tommy, thanks. I'll adjust that here in just a second. The mummy looks good, not going to lie. What, the new mummy? No, let's make sure that this is set. There we go. Thank you, Tommy. Appreciate you, man. All right, guys. So sweep the leg, says Shadow the Oni. Yeah, that was kind of yeah, very Cobra Kai of Charlotte, man. For sure, for sure. You know what I'm actually worried about, man? If the San Antonio Spurs end up playing Phoenix, because I do think that Phoenix will win that game against Portland. And, you know, Phoenix, I feel like they have no business being here. They've been a 7th-place team the entire season. But I'm genuinely worried that if we get stuck in a 7-game series with Phoenix, that Dylan Brooks, who's a bruiser, is going to get in there, and he's going to test that rib of Victor Wembanyama. And you never know, man. You don't want Wemby to get hurt. Phoenix seems like a much tougher matchup than the Trailblazers do, even though Tiago Splitter, head coach of the Trailblazers, was a San Antonio Spur once upon a time. But, hey, yeah, no mercy. Strike first, strike hard, no mercy. Welp, says Green Bay's. Yep. If the Heat lose, Bam, it's good games. Yeah. Yeah, if the Heat lose Bam Adebayo, this game is over for sure. Phoenix got a 6th man, says James Nguyen. Phoenix is a solid. Phoenix is an underrated squad, and I think one of the best players in the entire NBA who does not get enough credit for what he has been, for his productivity. It's not Dylan Brooks. It's Booker. It's Devin Booker. Devin Booker has just been so dang good. Anyways. Okay. So we're still in the middle of this commercial break, guys. Again, in the last 5 games here, yes, I understand they've played the Washington Wizards 2 out of these 3 instances. But still, the Miami Heat have scored 140 points in 3 of the last 5 contests coming into this game. And they beat the Atlanta Hawks to finish off the season and won 143-117. Now, Atlanta did not start all of their players. As a matter of fact, this was basically a free day for Atlanta. But the fact that Miami was still able to put up 143 was huge. Now, Bam Adebayo is currently now heading to the locker room, which is not good. Now, Bam, oh, he was definitely tripped by LaMelo. LaMelo might get ejected for that. Someone's got to view that. Are they not even taking a look at that? Bro, LaMelo straight up grabbed his ankle and tripped him. Here's a 3-point shot from downtown. Another shot way off. Norman Powell missed by a mile here. Here's Charlotte. Knipple for 3. This shot also an air ball. It's rebounded this time by Miami. There's going to be a foul here now. And I can't believe LaMelo Ball tripped him like that and did not even get a flagrant or anything like that. Max saying I think LaMelo got pushed. So LaMelo got pushed, and that's the reason why he literally grabbed Bam Adebayo's leg and swung it out from under him? I don't think so. Robert, Baltimore, Super Chat. Thank you, Robert. Mr. Baltimore. Con aired. Fair enough. Treating a tailbone is likely awkward. Yeah, for sure. The refs want the Hornets. I don't know, man. I think that should have been reviewed at the very least. At the very least, that should have been reviewed. Anyways, 10:37. Look at that. Spoelstra is cursing out this official right now. He's saying, you just watch the replay. He pulled him right there. Oh, man, that's the big F-bombs right there coming in from Eric Spoelstra. He watched the replay and saw that and lost his mind right now. Here's a hip check. Davian Mitchell with the basketball. He'll clear it to Powell. Powell fakes left, goes right, will drive, hits the deck. He falls down like a broken transformer, but happens to get the shot to go up somehow, some way. He looked like it was awkward. Here's the shot. It's up. It's no good, but it's going to be a second chance slam dunk opportunity that will be successful. That time, it's going to be Kalkbrenner with the jam. So the score is now 32-28. Miami having to do this without Bam Adebayo. Norman Powell will float one up and in. The score is now 30-32. 9:53 here left to go. Here is Charlotte. The Hornets looking left. Another pass left, working the perimeter here. Grant Williams has checked in. He looks to Kobe White. White makes his move. White kicks it to the corner. This three-point shot, it's good! Grant Williams knocks down the triple. It is 35-30. Miami down by 5. Here's a drive climbing the baseline and a pass inside. A foul stops the play. Foul stops the play here. Okay. So the clock has stopped. We got ourselves another foul. It looks like it's going to end up being Miami basketball. There's Wiggins to inbound the ball. Let me start this clock once again. A pass to the corner. This corner three looks like Jaquez will find. Oh, no. My goodness. That is not Jaquez at all. That is Kel-El Ware who knocks down a triple. It's 33-35. CJ Banning with a $10 super chat. Thank you. Here's a charge, and it looks like Grant Williams is going to pick up his first personal foul. It's a turnover. It's an offensive foul. Thank you, CJ Banning. Miami Heat basketball. 9:09 left to play. So 9:09 left to play. Miller with 3 fouls. Looks like Courtney checked into the chat. What's going on, Courtney? How you doing? She says, nice. All right. Ball in the hands of Miami. Here's a missed shot. Second opportunity also going to miss. So an offensive rebound results in no points. Hornets to White. So Kobe White looks to the left, looks to the right. Kobe White hanging on to the ball, goes to Knipple. Knipple inside. It's a mismatch. It's a size advantage, a spin move. A shot goes up and in. He gets this one to go. Good shot there by Miles Bridges. So Miles Bridges with a clutch bucket, 37-33. Miami to the three-point line, a pump fake. Here's the move. One more to Mitchell. Davian Mitchell, jab step to the right, step back triple. Yes! Count it! Miami up by 1. Ooh, no, I forgot to add points here. It's 36-37, down by 1. My apologies. Miami down by 1. Bounce to the left. Back and forth right now. Charlotte with a 1-point lead. Kobe White using a screen. Kobe White will step back. He will drive. He's in the paint. Fadeaway jump shot. It's short. Offensive board, though. Whistle comes in. There's a foul. 7:57 here left to play. So it's an offensive rebound here for the Charlotte Hornets. Incredible play right now. Incredible play right now. What's going on, Courtney? Good to have you here. Welcome back, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. 7:57 left to play in the first half. I got 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time here in San Antonio, Texas. Waiting for the inbound pass. Looking left, looking right. There it is. The pass. It's with Ryan Kalkbrenner. He's got it. He looks left. He finds White. Kobe White at the little logo here. In trouble. Shot clock down to 1. Has to heave it with the left hand. Almost gets it to go. It ends up rattling the rim. It's no good. It's in the hands of Miami. Here is Davian Mitchell. Mitchell fakes to the right. He's still working. He's still got it. Crosses the paint here and then stopped in his tracks. Got to clear this thing out. Shot clock down to 6. Here's the pop and shot from Wiggins. Oh, my goodness. Someone must have gotten a piece of that because that thing was a mile short. So Wiggins must have been blocked on the shot attempt. It goes out of bounds, and it stays Heat basketball. It stays Heat basketball, last touched by the Hornets off of a deflection. Owl on the prowl. Why not, man? You've been here. Here's a three-point shot from downtown. No good. And an offensive rebound. Mitchell shoots the three. Bang! It's good! And Miami does take the lead, even without Bam Adebayo on the court. So can Charlotte answer back? Here is LaMelo Ball. Ball at the three-point line. He has not taken very many shot attempts. Bridges clears it. Here's the drive. Clears it again to Knipple. Knipple smothered defensively. He shoots from inside the free throw line. It's no good and rebounded by Kel-El Ware. Ware pushes to Davion Mitchell. Mitchell clears it out to Ware. Ware the straightaway. Trey short in the hands of Knipple. So the Hornets have the basketball with 6:30 left to play in the first. Kahn will drive. Kahn will shoot. Kahn is fouled. 6:26 here left to go. 6:26 here left to go. Kahn is fouled. We go to the free throw line for 2 shots. Looks like I got 5 and 8. Looks like we got 5 and 8. Well, would you look at that? It says, welcome. Welcome, it says. Nice, Courtney. Let's go. Kahn level up. First one is good, guys, for Kahn. First free throw is good for Kahn. Courtney, welcome back to the championship one more time. Thanks again to the Super Chat for CJ Banning. I appreciate you, man. Let's put a heart next to that. Second free throw, also good. So Kahn ties the game up. It's 39-39, and the Hornets back on defense. Here is Miami. Tyler Hero fakes left, goes right, goes to Mitchell. Mitchell pump fake, sidestep. He lets it rip, and it's no good. It's an offensive board, though, and my goodness, he is everywhere here today. Kel-El Ware, another offensive rebound. Miles Bridges takes it, shoots the triple. It's no good. Kel-El Ware with a rebound again. So offense, defense, Kel-El Ware is the man who is holding this team together. Here's a foul before the shot. Wiggins is fouled under the rim. 41-39, Miami with a 2-point lead. Guys, the Charlotte Hornets were 6-point favorites heading into this game. 6-point favorites heading into this game. That's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy here. 41-39. 5 minutes, 53 seconds left to go. We just had a foul under the rim. Kel-El Ware gets the inbound pass. He is now bobbling the basketball. He goes back to Tyler Hero. Hero at the three-point line. Jab step. He'll pull up and shoot from the top of the key. It's a long two. It's no good, and it's rebounded by Miles Bridges. LaMelo Ball now has it. LaMelo Ball at the top of your screen. Ball behind the back here, showing off the handles. He will drive. He is going to be swatted away. This goes out of bounds. Miami Heat defense not letting anything up into the no-fly zone there. Good job by Miami's defense. The Hornets looking for an answer. Trying to see if LaMelo Ball will rise to the occasion here. 41-39. Looks like the Hornets are taking a full timeout, ladies and gentlemen. Full timeout being taken right there. 4, 5, just counting my timeouts right now. I think I actually had one left. And then this timeout being called. I think both should have 5 at this point. Apologies there. Where's the baby? Says Owl on the prowl with his mom, with my wife downstairs. Breezy, what's going on? Breezy just subscribed. Appreciate that, Breezy. All right, guys, so we're sitting at 117, 145. Not going to get greedy today. I don't even know if we're going to have 1,000 people watching this game together consecutively at any point here today, and that's okay. I think realistically we can get to 117.2, but we need to have a pretty good push. We would need 50 people here to subscribe, 53 more. As per usual, you guys know I like to look at my analytics. We still have about 80% of you guys who watch this live stream regularly and have not subscribed. So if you're out there and you're in the background right now and you've been on the fence about whether or not you want to subscribe, today could be the day. We could push that needle. We'll try to take it one step at a time. We'll try to take it one step at a time. So If we can get, there we go, one more to get to the midway point here, we will shoot for 25 a quarter after this. But we just need one more person to get us to that the next rung up. Okay, are there any updates on Bam Adebayo, asks World of Music, WOM. Let's take a quick look, man. I'll answer that for you. Let's see. Bam Adebayo left tonight's game versus the Hornets. It's a lower back injury. His return is questionable. That's at MiamiHeat.com. So Miami saying that it is questionable to see if he even returns. Would love to be in the room at halftime when Spoelstra sees Ball's trip of Adebayo with the hand reaching out. Oh, yeah. Oh, man, I'm reading a bunch of these right now. Playing Davian Mitchell is back. Kobe White out here putting cats on skates. Just reading the stuff that pops up on CBS. Hey, guys, thanks for that quick little spike there in the subscriber count. Let's see. Do you think LaMelo would drop 25? I mean, I think he could have today. I think today would have been a good day for him to get that. And I think he would kind of need that for Charlotte to win this game, man. Realistically speaking, I think LaMelo needs to actually be what he was supposed to be, if that makes. Well, 1-0 Hornets, says iBurn. Lower back, not tailbone, says CJ Banning. It said lower back, but, I mean, I would put, you know, that whole – what is the actual term for it? Your coccyx? Let's not muddy the waters right there. Anyways, LaMelo needs to show up, Knipple needs to show up, and Diabate needs to show up. We have not seen – honestly, I haven't seen much out of any of these starters. It feels like none of them are really having themselves a big day right now. Bridges does have 12 points. I guess Knipple has 4 rebounds. And Miller – Bridges leads the way. It should be Brandon Miller leading the way, but Miles Bridges has 12 points. Brandon Miller, I mean, he's got 2 assists and a turnover. So, yeah, I don't know what's happening with Charlotte. They are down by 2 right now. 5 minutes and 30 seconds left to go. Spoelstra, you can visibly see the steam coming out of his ears. He is still fuming over the Adebayo Ball injury, and I wouldn't be surprised if LaMelo got fined for that trip after the fact. Here's a pass. Here's another one. The ball is back in the court right now, and here are the Hornets. Knipple will shoot and score at a tight angle on the left side of the glass. It's a shot that falls for Charlotte. The score is all tied up at 41. 5 minutes left to play in the first half of this game. The ball with Miami at the top of the screen. Here is Davian Mitchell. Mitchell to the three-point line. He slows things down, goes backwards to Tyler Hero. There's a mismatch on the inside. Doesn't like the look, though. He'll go over here, a spin move, and Hawkins Jr.'s in trouble. Tries to clear it to Davian Mitchell. Mitchell tries to bully his way in. Too much momentum. Puts this one off the rim. No good. And back into the hands of Charlotte. Here are the Hornets. LaMelo will drive, clears, tries to get an assist. Doesn't like it. LaMelo now has it. LaMelo shoots. No good. Offensive board under the rim. Looks like there's a foul under the rim, and the official pointed down, which means it'll be not a shooting foul. So not a shooting foul here. That's 8 offensive rebounds for the Charlotte Hornets, 5 offensive rebounds for the Miami Heat. We're going to get an inbound pass here in just a moment, folks. LaMelo to inbound. 4:39 left to go in the first half. Inbound pass. It's with Diabate. Diabate to LaMelo. LaMelo for 3. It's no good. Diabate tries to chase it down. Can't quite do it. Davian Mitchell gets the board. Bounce pass to Hero for 3. Oh, double tap, double bounce on the rim. It's actually an offensive board here for Andrew Wiggins, and he will be fouled. 4:21 left to go. 4:20 for all intents and purposes. Well, maybe for other intents and purposes. Not for all of them. Anyways, 4:21 here left to play in the first half. The ball to be inbounded right now. There was a foul. Wiggins was fouled, but it was not a shooting foul. Hero with the basketball. He'll feed this one, and there is Hawkins Jr., who finds an angle to the rim. Hawkins Jr. will drive hard to the glass and score. LaMelo Ball in the front court now. 4 minutes left to play. Looks like a sharp pass inside. The entry pass bears fruitful there. Zion James gets the shot to go. It's 43-43 and an assist for LaMelo Ball. So LaMelo picks up an assist right now. Here's Hawkins Jr. to Mitchell. Mitchell, pump fake, out to the three-point line from downtown Wiggins. Yes! 46-43. Andrew Wiggins knocks down a 25-foot jumper, and Davian Mitchell will be credited for the assist. LaMelo covered by Tyler Hero. LaMelo back and forth. He will shoot off the right hand. A beautiful shot way up off the glass. It's 45 Charlotte, 46 Miami. Here's Tyler Hero. And now it's with Wiggins. Wiggins against Knipple. A spin move, a shot, baseline jump shot, no good. Swatted back out into the midcourt. LaMelo with it. LaMelo goes left to Kobe White. White to Knipple. Knipple backwards to LaMelo. Reset. 2:53 left to go. LaMelo moves backwards to White. White for three. Swish! And White buries a three-point shot. Oh, my goodness. That is not White. That is Bridges. That was actually Miles Bridges from downtown. Here is Hawkins Jr. It's no good, but an offensive rebound there for Kel-El Ware. Kel-El Ware still has it now. Shot clock down to 5 after the offensive board. Hawkins Jr. lines up his triple. Yes! Oh, my goodness. It is getting – oh, man. It is going tit for tat now, 49-48. Nobody taking their foot off the gas. LaMelo Ball, this really, at the risk of sounding cliche, is one hell of a game, guys. Zion James. James inside here. Here is the drive, and Bridges will be fouled, I think, before the shot. 1:59 left to go. On the court right now for the Hornets, you got Bridges, Ball, Knipple, James, and Diabate. On the court for Miami, Wiggins, Mitchell, Ware, Hawkins Jr., and Hero. If you're curious, you can see the players on the court in this bottom right-hand side. We are at the free throw line. LaMelo knocks down the first of his two shots. Eldon Papo, 6'3", Appreciate that, sir. Welcome to the club. I do have a halftime trivia quiz for you guys. Looks like Grant Williams is entering the game right now for the Moose. And it wasn't 2 free throws here, guys. It was just a 1. Looks like we had a technical free throw that had came in. Victoria dropping a super chat, blessing the channel as well. A shot from way downtown, and LaMelo Ball makes it rain. A heat-seeking missile, a three-point shot the other way. Front of the rim, no good. LaMelo Ball with a splash right there, and that got the Hive buzzing. A shot from way downtown, a 32-footer, no good. Fast break here, sails over the top, and it goes out of bounds. So a missed shot from LaMelo this way, pushing it forward. Miami tries to answer back. It goes out of bounds, stops the clock. 1:26 here left to go. Let's see what Victoria said on the super chat. Victoria, what's up? Welcome back. She says, I've missed my Football Nation crew. Hey, y'all. What up, Victoria? Fist bumps to you, to the boss lady. And it's a stolen ball, guys. Another bad possession for Charlotte. Down by 3. Tyler Hero floats this one up and in. And it's 51-52 with 63 seconds left to play in the first half of this win or go home play-in tournament game. Basketball in the hands right now of Zion James. He'll hang on to this here. He looks left. It's with Miles Bridges. Bridges drives. Bridges shoots. It's a miss. Hawkins in return. Hawkins to Hero. Hero fakes the 3. Hero tries to clear it. No, he shoots. He's fouled. Oh, my goodness. I think he got the bucket and the foul. He does. We go to the free throw line for a potential three-point play. A potential three-point play. Good game so far, man. 37 seconds left to go. Spoelstra still just shaking his head. 37.8. The whole crowd, you could hear it. I could hear it through the headphones. They're saying, ref, you suck. Ref, you suck. Oh, I love it. All right, guys, 54-52. Hero knocks down the and one opportunity. LaMelo to the wing, inside feed, working his way and fighting for it under the rim. It's no good. Grant Williams can't get the shot to go. Davian Mitchell has the ball now in the front court here for Miami. Miami will hold. There's about a 2-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Time is winding down, though. Mitchell starts his move. Shot clock down to 2. Gotta shoot. He shoots. It's a violation. It ends up being in the hands. A big shot from downtown from the wrong side. Full court shot. Gonna miss. Talk about an anticlimactic finish. Okay. Well, guys, that is going to be a very anticlimactic finish. I was hoping for something more exciting, but let's reset this. Hang on. It is halftime, guys. That means our trivia quiz is about to get started here. Okay. Appreciate that. Love you. Bye, buddy. Have fun. Okay. All right, guys. It's time for trivia. Are you ready? I'm ready. Let's do this thing. All right, ladies and gentlemen, if this is your first time checking out this channel, this is something that we do for every single game. Whether it's football or basketball, we love to do our trivia quizzes here on this channel, so let's do 10 questions. Do your best and forget the rest. Question number 1. What is the name of the Hornets mascot? Is it A, Hector? Is it B, Henry? Or is it C, Hugo? A, B, or C? What do you think the answer is here, guys? What is the name of the Hornets mascot? Hector, Henry, or Hugo? Looks like Mega Man said C. Courtney said C. You guys would be right. It is Hugo. Good job, guys. Y'all got this one right. He has been their mascot since they changed from the Bobcats to the Hornets, which I still think is a much cooler name. Okay, let's go to question number 2. Easy question. How many NBA championships have the Miami Heat won? 1, 2, or 3, guys? How many NBA championships have the Miami Heat won? Do you know? Do you know the Muffin Man? Someone said 3. Ricky said 1. I got Mega Man saying 2. Guys, the answer is 3. The answer is 3. They won 3 championships, y'all. Those 3 championships were 2006, 2012, and 2013. Miami with 3. There you go. Okay, let's go on to the next one. When was the Charlotte Hornets' last playoff appearance? 2009 to 2010, 2015 to 2016, or 2022 to 2023? Now, we talked about this during the pregame. How long has it been since the Charlotte Hornets have made the postseason? We talked about this during the pregame. You guys should know this one right now. The answer is B. The last time they made a best-of-7 series was 2015. They finished that season with a 48-34 record, and they lost in the first round to Miami. So, little history lesson there for you. Here's question number 4. Which of these players was not a member of the Big Three from 2010 to 2014 for Miami? Was it A, Shaquille O'Neal? Was it B, Dwayne Wade? Or was it C, LeBron James? Easy question right here. This is a layup for those of you who know Miami. Which of these players was not a member of the Big Three, 2010 to 2014? Now, the Big Three was Dwayne Wade, LeBron James, and Chris Bosh. They did not have LaMelo Ball. Is it B, Kemba Walker, or is it C, Muggsy Bogues? A, B, or C, who is Charlotte's all-time leading scorer? LaMelo, Kemba, or Muggsy Oh, who do you think it is? The answer, it's not Muggsy. It was Kemba. Kemba Walker, all-time leading scorer for this franchise, and he's played on a couple different teams here as well. But guys, 12,000 points was enough to take the title and wear the crown for Charlotte. Question number 6. Here we go. Who was the first Miami Heat player to win league MVP? Was it A, Dwayne Wade? Was it B, Shaquille O'Neal? Or was it C, LeBron James? Who was the first Miami Heat player to win league MVP? Yeah, well, you guys are thinking that it was Dwayne Wade, but it was actually LeBron James, guys. The first Miami Heat player to win the MVP, not Finals MVP, regular season league MVP was LeBron James. Not Finals MVP, regular season went to LeBron James. All right, guys, LaMelo Ball famously skipped playing college basketball to play professionally in which country? Was it Serbia, Turkey, or Lithuania? LaMelo Ball famously skipped playing college ball to play basketball in which country? Went straight out of high school to go play overseas. The answer here. Most of you guys got that one right. It is Lithuania. And look at this photo, man. Look at that photo of young LaMelo Ball. Talk about a glow up for this dude. Those braces are something, huh? Anyways, LaMelo Ball turned out just fine. By the way, I was planning on putting a second correct answer there because he did also play in Australia, but the answer was that. Okay, guys, easy question. A couple y'all going left, couple y'all going right. The answer here is Kentucky, guys. Tyler Hero played his college basketball career at the University of Kentucky. Most of y'all got that one right. That was an easy one, right? Not too bad. All right, let's go to the fun stuff. Let's do some fun stuff here and see if you guys know this one. All right, guys. Which of these famous rappers is a well-known Charlotte Hornets fan? Is it A, Ludacris? Is it B, Lil Wayne? Or is it C, Nelly? Famous rappers? Charlotte Hornets fans? Do you know the answer to this one? Boris says C. Mr. Mojo says B. Tommy says A. The answer is Nelly. It's getting hot in here. Oh, yeah. Nelly is a Hornets fan. He's been on the court multiple times. You can see him wearing the jerseys there. He's been a Hornets fan, I guess, for as long as I can remember. All right. Final question, guys. Who holds the Miami Heat record for the most points scored in a single game? I swear if you get this wrong, you cannot get this wrong. Is it Dwayne Wade, Bam Adebayo, or LeBron James? The Miami Heat record for the most points in a single game. Please. The answer, ladies and gentlemen, is Bam Adebayo with 83 points scored. Oh my goodness. The officials, says Preston. The officials won that one. It was Bam with 83. All right, guys. Y'all did all right on this one. Hey, y'all did all right on this one. I did this trivia quiz. Santino did the one for the second game. You know what? It's not as difficult as some of the ones that he's done before, but he's going to challenge you guys, man. The Trivia Master is back. So that second trivia quiz is going to be a lot of fun. A-, says Steve. 8 out of 10, says Mega Man. Not bad. Courtney says, wow. 40 free throws, says Mr. Mojo. Hey, but he still had to make those free throws. If you put Shaquille O'Neal at the free throw line 20 times, he would not have gotten 40 points. I promise you that. Lana French says, that's incredible. Lana, thank you for checking in. Santino says I made it easier following Mario's lead. Yeah, it's a little easier than some of the ones you've done in the past. I think this is a really good one, man. Honestly, it's one of my favorite trivia quizzes there, too. Got some fun questions on that one, for sure. But our trivia master's back. All right, guys, let's get back into this game that we've got ahead of us right now. So, 5:12 here left to go in this halftime break. The score is 54-52. I think it's only wise that we break down some of the stats and talk about what we saw in the first half of this game. So why don't we do it this way? Let's take a look at the starters. We'll go through the box score together, and this should take us through the halftime break. But I'll go player by player right now. Bam Adebayo currently getting looked at and is questionable to return for this Miami Heat team right now with a lower back injury. Bam Adebayo played a total of 11 minutes today, put up 6 points, knocked down 3 of 3 shots, 3 rebounds, and assists, no fouls. He was having a pretty decent game in the first 11 minutes there, but he's out due to injury right now. We don't know if he'll be back in the second half. Down the list, we'll go to Andrew Wiggins. Wiggins in this game, 18 minutes played, 10 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 fouls on the day for Wiggins. Norman Powell, talk about a weird game right now, and I had him listed as a starter, definitely not a starter today. Kel'el Ware got the start over Norman Powell today. Kel'el Ware played 16 minutes. Norman Powell has actually just played 9 minutes here today, but since I've got him here on the graphic, 9 minutes, 4 points, that's what he's put up. 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 turnovers. Not great. Tyler Hero, 15 minutes played, 7 points, 1 rebound, 2 assists, 2 turnovers as well. And Davion Mitchell, 19 minutes played, 10 points, 2 rebounds, 5 assists. He leads the team in both points and assists. Well, I guess both of these guys have 10 points, so there's that. Just to put it out there, since I've got him listed as the actual starter, Kel'el Ware has now played 16 minutes and does have 8 points in today's contest, plus 7 rebounds. So that is your big man for the rest of this game if Bam Adebayo does not come back. Taking a look at the Charlotte Hornets side of things. Scrolling down just a bit here, guys, and we got about 5 minutes left in this halftime break. Actually less. We got about 3 minutes left in this halftime break if I calculated my time correctly. Moussa Diabate today, 15 minutes played. Guys, this is weird. 0 points from Diabate. Now, I'm not saying that he's a 20-point-a-game kind of guy, but he hasn't scored at all in the 15 minutes that he's played. He does have 4 rebounds. He does have an assist. He has committed a turnover here today as well. Charlotte down by 2 could help to have their big man contribute a little bit here. Miles Bridges, 18 minutes played, 15 points today. He is in second place as far as points go. He's knocked down 75% of his three-point shots in this game so far, 6 rebounds as well. Taking a look at Brandon Miller. 10 minutes played, just 3 points for him. Brandon Miller has as many minutes played right now as Kobe White. I don't know if this is by design for Charlotte or if this is what Charles Lee had planned. I would like to see Brandon Miller get more of his minutes in. I would like to see this bottom row really step up, man. Con Knipple has played 20 minutes. Con Knipple has played 20 of the 24 minutes in the first half of this game. He's only scored 6 points. Literally 0 of 5 from downtown. That is not normal, guys. Con Knipple does not shoot 0% from downtown. He is ice cold here today. LaMelo Ball is shooting 2 of 7 from downtown, so it's not great for LaMelo either. Both of these guys struggling today to get their offensive rhythm. That's going to need to change if the Hornets want to advance to the next game. Anyways, those are the numbers here. Halftime is just about over. Let's get to the start of this third quarter, ladies and gentlemen. Miller in foul trouble. What about Bam? We already talked about it, Pete. You must have missed it. That's okay. But Bam Adebayo, still questionable to return. We don't know if he'll be back in this game. Okay, so according to ESPN, in case you're curious, guys, ESPN still believes, despite the fact that Charlotte is down by 2 at the start of the second half, that they have a 60% plus percent chance of winning today's game. Well, we'll believe it when we see it, huh? C-Man saying, told you, Heat by 10 today. Preston saying, ain't coming back from a tailbone injury. Santino, his knipples feel off today. Chafing, they're chafing. Should have put some Band-Aids over those knipples. Can't run a marathon without getting a couple of Isn't that from Horrible Bosses? Can't run a marathon without a couple of Band-Aids over your nipples. Anyways. Okay, third quarter about to get started. I put 12 minutes on the clock. We are changing sides now, so the Hornets are heading this way. Miami is now heading that way. Everything will be right with the world right now. Let's do this. Yeah, he should say, Steve's saying Knipple should say De Niro's line from Meet the Parents. Can you milk me? Lamar asking, what are you drinking? I'm drinking hot tea because I'm a professional. Here's the ball in the hands of the Hornets here. Hornets with it, going back and forth. LaMelo swapping passes here with Miles Bridges. Bridges now has it. Bridges fakes to the left, will let it rip from way downtown. This shot from almost 30 feet out. No good. Rebound by Miami. Miami with it now. Fakes right, goes left, tries to Euro, is in trouble. Hawkins clears it, steps up forward, and Andrew Wiggins will shoot. It's on the far side of the rim, and it's in the hands of the Hornets. So Charlotte, a bounce pass to the right. Charlotte, bottom of the screen here. We're now inside the paint. Cleared out, back to ball. LaMelo. Behind the back, LaMelo working in this open space in three-point land. He'll step up and shoot from the high post, and LaMelo ties the game up. It is 54-54, ladies and gentlemen. 54 all as we start the second half. Jaquez Jr. makes his move. He'll spin. He'll shoot. He gets it up and in over Brandon Miller. Nice shot right there by Jaime Jaquez Jr. of the Miami Heat. Here's the move, trying to get past this Miami defense. No luck here. Has to pass this backwards to Brandon Miller. Miller makes a move. Miller stops inside the paint. Fadeaway jump shot is good for him. 56-56 is now the score. Grayson, welcome. Thanks for subscribing, brother. I saw your name just pop up right now. Davian Mitchell passes to the top of the screen. Ball is in the hands right now. Looks like Jaime Jaquez still showing off the moves here. Jaquez drives. He's in the paint. Ooh, behind the back pass to Wiggins. Wiggins can't get it, but Kel'el Ware sure can. 58-56, another offensive board here. Trying to fast break. LaMelo shoots off the front of the rim, and the putback is there the other way. This time the putback for Brandon Miller. It is 58 all. Once again, we are tied. Quick pace basketball here. Looks like Hero's in trouble. He got pushed out of bounds. Looked like it. Shot from downtown. It's good. Jaime Jaquez buries it. 61-58. Oh, man. We're trading buckets here. Jaquez up to 10 quickly. Those numbers moved up for him. Ball goes up and shoots. Nice. Carving up the defense there. That took some agility, to say the least. Here's Miami. Hero. Straight away. Looks to the left, finds Mitchell. Davian, three-point line. Davian Mitchell with an assignment in front of him, blows right past him. He'll fade away, shoots this one. It's short. He gets his own rebound. Miami, second chance opportunity here. 8:54. Tyler Hero against LaMelo. Shot clock down to 3. Hero shoots, rejected, and this goes out of bounds. 1.1 left. I think it rolled off the leg here of who even went up to shoot that shot. Whoever it was, that was Tyler Hero. Oh, maybe it wasn't. Well, let's see. It goes out of bounds. It was off the leg of Miami. It is Hornets basketball. Hornets with it. LaMelo shoots the triple. LaMelo, no good. It's another missed shot, but it's an offensive board here. Offensive rebound from Diabate. He goes backwards to LaMelo. LaMelo will shoot. LaMelo will be fouled. 8:25 here left to go, and it's a foul against Davian Mitchell. So LaMelo picks up the foul. He goes to the free throw line to shoot 2 shots. I mean, that was ball. I think they might challenge that. Mitchell definitely got the basketball on that one. Yep, they're going to challenge this. I think that's the right call. I think Davian Mitchell just blocked right here. I think he just totally blocked LaMelo. So a timeout has been called by Miami. We go to another commercial break. All right, looks like Vincent saying shout out from the Philippines. What's up, Vincent? How you doing, man? Likewise, says Steve. Mr. Mojo, awesome movie. Freimeister, what's up, dude? Mr. Freimeister Bond in the chat. Let's get up on our feet. Get up on my feet. Move this out of the way real quick. Oh, man, I'm sore. Oof, I am sore. World Cup right around the corner, guys. All right, so a graphic that I haven't shown y'all today. Let's go ahead and bring this one up. This is what we'll be doing this summer, y'all. So I will be updating here this graphic, but the NBA playoffs begin in 4 days. So do the Stanley Cup playoffs, guys. So if you're a hockey fan, just know Stanley Cup playoffs will be happening at the same time as the NBA playoffs. We'll take a look at the schedule. Still on the fence on whether or not I want to cover a hockey game. I just don't feel super confident about it. I think we could do it, but we'll just leave it at that. I know for sure we're covering the NBA playoffs, but just for your reference, just so you know, this is what we're looking at. So April 18th through June, NBA and NHL playoffs. The NFL draft begins on April 23rd. Round 1 will be the only round on April 23rd. If I do cover this NFL draft, it would literally just be round 1. Have not decided. I know I need to make a choice. I'm actually leaning towards no. The NBA Finals will begin on June 3rd. The Stanley Cup Finals will begin on June 4th. And then, thank you, Jordan. What's up, dude? How are you, man? Long time no see. Our Ravens fan in the chat right now. Jordan, bro, I feel like I haven't seen you since, I don't know, the AFC Championship. Even before then. Was it divisional round? I feel like I haven't seen you in a while, Jordan. Welcome back, bro. Here we go. FIFA World Cup, June 11th to July 19th. Yes, that's going to be 100-plus games of world-caliber soccer, world-caliber football. June 24th, we'll have the NBA draft, and July 14th. And July 14th, guys, we get the MLB All-Star game. After this, we'll be back into football season, and we're going to do as much as we can right now between the start of the NBA playoffs all the way through June, and then we'll pick up again for the FIFA World Cup throughout the summer so that we are not completely dry during the summer, and then we'll get back to it. Yeah, who's everyone rooting for in the USA? Yeah, everyone says USA, duh. Who else are we rooting for? Are we going to get back to the game? That's a great question, story time with Mel. If there was a game on right now, I would call it for you. But since we are still in the middle of a commercial break, I got nothing. It says same-day delivery. It's on Prime, so it's a Prime commercial. My guess is that they're probably going to cut back to the... And now we get back to our game. Thank you so much for asking. Thank you for your patience throughout these commercial breaks, guys. We don't have a whole lot of games left before we get to the playoffs here. Just a few more. Looks like Icone asking, how you doing, man? I'm doing well. How are you? Fist bumps to you. Germany and the Netherlands. Deutschland, says Freimeister. I'm rooting for the Netherlands, says Vince. Dr. Checkmate, what's up? Until activated, welcome back. I know you were here at the start of the game. That's a block, says Preston. And it is a block, guys. It goes down as a block. The challenge was successful. Thank you, Preston, for getting me back on track right now. Here's the inbound pass. Score is 61-60. Miami with the basketball. Tyler Hero pump fakes at the three-point line, gets a man to jump. He'll step up and shoot and buries this shot. It's 63-60. Miami up by 3. LaMelo Ball pulls up to the Hornets logo. He's at the three-point line trying to get past Tyler Hero. Ball will shoot and get the shot to go. He is fouled and one. coming up now. So an and one opportunity for LaMelo Ball. Again, LaMelo starting to heat up, man. LaMelo Ball starting to heat up. He's up to, well, I guess not starting to. The man's up to 23 points, dude. Don't sleep on LaMelo. This ain't Lonzo, okay? This ain't Lonzo. 7:58 left to go in the third. LaMelo at the free throw line for and one opportunity. That shot is good. The score is 63 all. Here comes Miami. We start the clock once again. Here comes Miami. Tyler Hero behind the back. He goes down. Looks like there's a whistle here. Going to be a foul. Man, how many fouls today in this game? 12 fouls versus 7 fouls. You know what? I think I'm going to just hide this. Hard to count these fouls during this right now. I definitely lose track, so I'm definitely going to turn off the fouls on that. It just makes it easier for me. One less thing to have to keep track of. All right, Wiggins on the move. Wiggins out to the three-point line. Hero, yes, Hero buries this triple. And Miami is now up by 3. Here's a three-point shot. Oh, my goodness, it's raining threes once again. So Hero knocks one down. We see another one get knocked down the other way. I believe that one was Miller. Here comes, Wiggins, who shoots this three. That one is offline, and it's back with the Charlotte Hornets, all tied up at 66. So we're all tied up. Wow, snatched out of the sky. Kel-El Ware with a beautiful rejection. Wiggins takes it to the rack, drops the hammer, 68-66, and Miami is back up by 2. Kel-El Ware with an amazing block. He strips it out of the air. Looked very Wemby-esque. Knipple across and a spin move inside. Miller will shoot. Miller is rejected by Kel-El Ware again. Fast break and jamming it down. Miami. Andrew Wiggins quickly on those fast breaks. It's a 4-point game in favor of Miami. Charlotte's chances continue to slowly shrink here, according to ESPN. Ball lines up the triple. Ball shoots. It's no good, but the putback is there. And Moussa Diabate gets his first points of the game on a putback jam. So Ball missed the shot, and Diabate with a cleanup. Here's Hero with an elbow jump shot. It's no good, and it's rebounded by Diabate again. I feel like I haven't said that name enough today. Here's the move. Looks like Bridges, Miles Bridges, out to the three-point line. This three-point shot off the back of the rim and into the hands of Tyler Hero. So Hero pulls up to the three-point line. A beautiful bounce pass inside to Wiggins, and Wiggins just has the right angle here. Looks like 5 minutes and 40 seconds left to play in the third, and Miami is up by 4. Bounce pass inside. Miles Bridges walks it back out to Diabate, who's at the top of the key. This pass is going to be deflected as it goes out of bounds. Last touched right now by the Hornets. It's Heat basketball. So in case you're curious, leading the way, you can see this over here. Andrew Wiggins with 16 points for Team Miami. LaMelo Ball with 24 for Team Charlotte. Kel-El Ware with 11 rebounds. Diabate with 9 for Charlotte. Davion Mitchell with 5 assists for Miami. LaMelo Ball with 4 assists for the Hornets. Those are your leaders in those categories. Here is the inbound pass. Fakes the pass inside. LaMelo gets it right back, though. LaMelo will drive. He's going to shoot. He is getting a lot of defensive attention. He passes. Here's a three-point shot, and buried by Brandon Miller. Miller knocks down the wing three. And the Hornets starting to buzz once again. Who kicked the Hornets' nest? Here is Andrew Wiggins under the rim. He shoots. He's blocked, but there's a whistle that comes in. And I think they might call this against Ball. So Wiggins is fouled on the way up. Wiggins goes to the free throw line for 2 shots. All right, I need water. Please stand by. All right, guys, Wiggins is at the free throw line. 4 minutes and 56 seconds left to play in the third. Wiggins is dribbling the ball. His first free throw. It's good. Count it. The score is now 73-71. Miami with a 2-point lead. Miami with the 2-point lead. This is number 10 versus number 9. Charlotte, number 9. Miami, number 10. Wiggins, deep breath to shoot the second. Grant Williams has entered for Moussa Diabate for the record. Second free throw, also good. So both free throws were knocked down by Miami. Here comes LaMelo. LaMelo goes to the right, bounce to the left. It's with Williams. Williams, one more. It's a pass to Miller. Miller backwards, and this three-point shot off the front of the rim. Grant Williams testing his range right there. Not a great time to pull the test lever. That's going to be an easy jam for Kel Ware under the rim. Beautiful feed inside, and that's an easy dunk right now. Looks like a timeout will be called by Charlotte. Definitely an assist from Pele Larson. Timeout will be called by Hornets. And, yeah, man, we are now looking at the Hornets, I believe, have 3. Yeah, I think both teams have 4 timeouts right now. Okay, commercial break. How y'all doing? How are y'all doing? Okay, so in order to stay on track, we still need 9 more subscribers by the end of this third quarter if we want to hit that 117.2. If you guys are watching and you're new, you don't have to smash that subscribe button or anything just yet. I just want you guys to stick around through the end of this quarter. And if I'm able to keep your attention and you're not currently subscribed, smash that subscribe button. Now, if you are currently subscribed, thank you for hanging out with me today. I know you guys could be anywhere else, and a lot of you guys, this isn't either of your teams right now. You guys are still hanging out with us because you love the spirit of competition. Shout out to Danny. Shout out to Because I Got High, who's in the chat. Frymeister saying, getting wiggy with it. I got Mr. Mojo saying, oh, vey. Oy vey, oh my. Always rinse and repeat, says Steve. Lamar says, awesome job, bruh. What up, Lamar? Appreciate you, bro. Fist bumps to you, sir. Hornets definitely scared, says BM6026. Looks like Jordan gifting out 10 Football Nation memberships. My guy, let's go. T3 Visual, Jaquez. Jaquez needs to score. He's got a couple. I think Jaquez has a couple. Ware is replacing Bam. Yes, Jacob. Kel Ware is definitely replacing Bam right now. Steve saying, does that make you a Hornet, baby? Aw, yeah. Jordan saying, we made it. Let's go, Jordan. We did, man. Just waiting for the Suns. I'm from Arizona, says Mega Man. Dude, I'm so ready for this. Why do I care about it? Well, the winner of that game tonight play my San Antonio Spurs, and I am low-key rooting for the Phoenix Suns to lose because I don't want to have to play Phoenix in the first round of the playoffs. So, yeah. Vendetta saying, this is a pretty slow game. No? No. Definitely not. I mean, right now, we're already past the 75 marker for Miami. If they continue this pace, we're going to be on pace for 120, 130 points in this game. So it's actually, on the contrary, a pretty high-paced, pretty fast-paced game. Commercial breaks are taking a little longer than usual. We are currently in one right now. Ladies and gentlemen, the last timeout that was called was a full timeout by the Hornets. We have not come back from that commercial break just yet. Looks like Hornets are going home, unfortunately. Alonzo Mourning needs to play. Jordan Rules 23. Are you watching this on Prime? I am. Preston says Portland. Let's go Suns. Yeah, we're rooting for Portland tonight. We're going for the Trailblazers. I never see so many commercials, says Chief. Yeah, dude. I think they took it from the NCAA. They've cut back here now. 4.5 left to go in the third quarter. Steve says time flies here. Felicia. What up, Felicia? All right, go Spurs, go. Hornets versus Miami Heat. Charlotte versus Miami. Here's the inbound pass. The ball is with Kobe White as he brings the ball up court. Let's start the clock and get this into the front court. Kobe White on the court right now. He looks down to the bottom. Give and go here. LaMelo shoots the three. LaMelo, no good. It's an offensive board pushed out backwards. This one is good. 40. Oh, my goodness. My dyslexia, I almost said 47. It's 74 to 76. Good shot there. Here's Tyler Hero. Clears it. This three-point shot. Yes, answers right back with a three of his own. Oh, my goodness. Davian Mitchell knocks down the three-point shot. So they are going back and forth. Brandon Miller, Davian Mitchell, both of them knocking down threes for their respective teams. The score is 79 to 74. Here is Miller. He goes up. Looks like he is fouled right there. It stops the clock, or maybe he commits the drive. Commits the charge, I should say. Okay. Folks, that is a Kel-El Ware goaltending violation. So points will go in favor here of the Charlotte Hornets. They're calling this a goaltend. Let's start the clock. It's Miami basketball. Tyler Hero inside the paint. An alley-oop upstairs to Kel-El Ware. It's no good. Rebound by Charlotte. Charlotte behind the back. A step-back triple for Lonzo. No good. Rebound. Again, Tyler Hero. So here's Hero. Hero to the top of the screen. Hero floats this up. Ooh, it rolls off the rim. Tyler Hero with a miss. Score 76 to 79. Pump fake from Miller. Miller is in the paint. Someone wide open in the corner. No, it's LaMelo now. LaMelo works the three-point line. Using the screen here. Gets a beautiful screen. He'll shoot this one and scores! Oh, man, LaMelo hits the deck on the shot from the top of the key. He gets it to go. It's a one-point game. Wiggins to Mitchell. Mitchell directing traffic right now. Goes to the bottom. It's Hero. Hero fakes right, goes left, pump fakes. Goes to Wiggins. Wiggins for three. No good. Rebound this time. Looks like Kalkbrenner gets the board. So we'll pull down there. LaMelo, a bit of a push-off. It's not going to be blown. Here's Brandon Miller. Miller to White. White gets the screen. White shoots the triple. White banks it in from three-point land. 81 to 79. The Charlotte Hornets take the lead. Charlotte takes the lead. 2 minutes left to play. Davian Mitchell at the straightaway. Mitchell makes his move. Mitchell clears it out to Kel-El Ware for three. No. A rebound for Paul. And the Hornets' nest is buzzing. This three-point shot. Ugh. Ugly shot. Ooh, players falling, hitting the deck. Transition three. It's back with Charlotte, and it's good. Hands go up. Everyone fired up, and the Charlotte Hornets force a timeout here. Miami needs a minute to talk things over. Woo! Big three-point shot there from Kobe White. Forces a timeout. And we are buzzing now in Buzz City for the Charlotte Hornet fans watching right now. Have we seen the noobs? I don't know. Not yet. So timeout called. Full timeout for Miami. We're in a commercial break, guys. 10-0 run for the Hornets in the last 2 minutes and 10 seconds. So we're in a commercial break. Timeout has been called. I'm going to ask you guys something here real quick. DJ Jean just brought it up in the chat. I want to find out who the newbies are. If you are new, if today is your first time ever watching this live stream, drop a few emojis. Drop 5 emojis. I want to give you your official shout out. They can be literally anything. Looking for you guys. Let's go, Kobe White, my man. Hornets on a run, says Mega Man. Let's go, says Epic Meme Cat. We'll get to 100K in, we'll get to 1,000 people in the fourth, says Vince. Maybe. Maybe. There we go. World Peace is new. What up, World Peace? Thank you for checking in. Hello. I got Jay. Come on, Jay. What up, How you doing? I got Samuel Versailles in the chat. What up, Daniel Versailles? Lana French. Bonjour. Ah, see, I knew a French word. Bonjour. Champagne. That's all I know. What's up? Shout out to Stunner. Shout out to Chad. Shout out to Darius. All right, guys. It is a 3-point shootout right now. Looks like this timeout is done. Here is the move. Behind the back, Norman Powell pulls up. He pump fakes this one out to the 3-point line. He does find Davian Mitchell. Mitchell, shot clock down to 3, will drive and shoot and score. It is 81-84. Miami needs to knock down a couple of these. David Neal says the NBA is rigged. World of Music checking in right now, saying hello for the first time. Welcome to all the newbies. LaMelo Ball with the basketball. LaMelo. Change of player here, so we got a rotation. And LaMelo against Pearsall. He clicks, clears, shoots. Oh my goodness, what a drive and what a shot by Kobe White. Kobe White doing something special there. Here is Mitchell. Davian Mitchell will drive and spin, almost loses it. Oh, finds it again. Norman Powell with the basketball. Shot clock down to 7. Running out of time here. Powell will go the Euro, the left hand. What a move by Norman Powell. Okay, 83-86 is the score, and Charlotte will hold for the final shot. Here is LaMelo. LaMelo looking smooth like limoncello, goes to the 3-point line, and it's buried! Knocks this thing down for the buzzer beater! Oh my goodness, Kobe White! A dagger, a statement, an exclamation point at the end of the third quarter. Shout out to Dwayne, welcome in right now. Hair Grease says hello. What up, Hair Grease? How you doing? What up to all the newbies in the chat? My gosh. Number 3 with a 3-ball. And to end the third quarter, my goodness, Kobe White knocks that one down. Fourth quarter action. We'll put 12 minutes on the board right now. Holy smokes. Ooh, I'm seeing challenge here. Heat, coaches challenge, replay. Ref initiated review. Replay supports the call. Okay, cool. LaMelo. Kobe White just got off like this sometimes is insane. Yeah, just going off like this sometimes is pretty insane for sure. Newbies, says DJ Gene. Shout out from the Philippines, says Kevin. Kevin, what's up, man? How are you? Really good game, says Mega Man. I agree. Bam Adebayo, still injured, Nando. Still injured. Love to the Celtics, I'm guessing, right? So the Celtics right there. All right, money time, says Boris. Guys and gals, for those of you who do not know, this is not the end of the road. This is not win and get in. However, it is win or go home. So there are 2 teams that are sitting higher up on the table. Those are the 7 and the 8s right now. And in the Eastern Conference, it's these 2 teams with the Magic and the 76ers. And on the other side, it's the Suns and the Portland Trail Blazers. The winners of these 2 play-in games right here between the Suns and the Blazers and the 76ers and the Magic will automatically advance to the next round, and they will be playing these respective teams, either the Celtics or the Spurs. That's because they are sitting at 7 and 8 on the table, and these numbers are a little bit off, but this should help you visualize it. Oh, it's not even the right one. Okay, doesn't matter. That being said, it's not as straightforward for the Charlotte Hornets or the Miami Heat. Same to be said for the Clippers and the Warriors. The winners of these 2 games that we see up here above at eye level right now for me. The winners of these 2 games, A and B, will advance to play the losers of 7 and 8. The losers of these 2 games automatically go home. So whoever loses this game automatically goes home. Whoever loses this game automatically goes home, and the winner does not automatically advance to play the Thunder. They've got to play the loser of these games between 7 and 8. That's how the play-in tournament works. It gives the lower seeds an opportunity to fight their way into the playoffs, and those teams that are teetering out there, they got to win at least one of those 2 games to prove that they belong. And I really like the way that they've done the play-in tournament. Oh, by the way, play-in tournament aside, you can now start lining up and looking at your matchups, guys. You've got Cavaliers and Raptors happening. Knicks and Hawks for sure happening. Lakers and Rockets happening on Saturday as well, and Nuggets and Timberwolves happening on Saturday. I will be covering all 4 of those games. I will be live from 12 p.m. Central Standard Time until about, I don't know, probably 10 that day. Let's start the clock. Fourth quarter is back, guys, and it's with Miami. Miami with it. Powell backs things out. Jaquez will shoot. Ooh, he shoots this one from the baseline. It's an ugly shot. He'll miss, and it's going to go into the hands of the Charlotte Hornets. Hornets with it. Between the legs, Kobe White starting to heat up right now. White makes his move. He drives against a much taller player. He'll miss, but the putback is there, and it looks like Diabate will get the tip in. 91, giggity, by the way, 91 to 83. We're at the three-point line. At the Spectrum Center right now, a spin move, half spin move, full spin there. The shot goes up. It's no good by Jaquez. Another missed shot from Jaquez, and he is killing Miami at this point. Here's Knipple, who drives. He is fouled on the way in. 11:01 left to go. Knipple looks like he'll go to the free throw line for a couple of shots. So Knipple goes to the free throw line. Kobe is on a heater, says Vince. Hair grease saying a 30-piece. LaMelo's about to get that 30-piece Nuggets, bro. Oh, and it's not a shooting foul. They're calling this a foul before the shot. Either way, Knipple will shoot from the high post on the far side. He will miss this shot, and it's rebounded by Miami. Jaquez to Mitchell. Mitchell drives, shoots with the left hand. Nice. Quick release right there. That was one of those that you needed to time that really well, and Davion Mitchell did a great job. So the ball is now with Kobe White. White is around the perimeter. There's an entry pass. This is Diabate who shoots. It bounces on the cylinder a few times before dropping through the hoop. The score is 93 to 85. Hornets up by 8. Miami to the left. To the left again. Powell at the three-point line. Powell pulls up to the paint. He's in open space. Goes to Jaquez Jr. One more to Mitchell. Davion Mitchell back to Jaquez. Jaquez spins. Jaquez drives. Jaquez shoots. And it's a foul with exactly 10 minutes left to go. Jaquez goes to the free throw line for 2 shots. Are the Heat cooked, asks Tommy Braskett. Crowd is pumped, says Mr. Mojo. Sure is. Knipple is terribly. He is ice cold. He is ice cold. You can see it through his shirt. Just kidding. 10 minutes left to play. Looks like a timeout will be called right now, guys. I see the coach hit the floor right here. So didn't quite see who called the timeout. It's a shooting foul. Looks like Miles Bridges is going to go to the free throw line. It's a coach's challenge here. Hornets called a full timeout. So we've got a timeout call. Chief says cooked. Let's see. Chief says yes. Cooked. Cheerleaders. Oh, well, all right, Sam. Get it done. Corn Knipple Roy. All right. Another game happening immediately after this, guys. If you are a Spurs fan, the next game coming up, Portland Trailblazers and the Phoenix Suns. 2 teams that could honestly both get into the postseason. But Phoenix has 3 more wins, and I think that Phoenix will likely win that game there as well. I should put 7 timeouts, not 6. I think Phoenix will win this game later. That's just my guess. I'm low-key rooting for Portland, but that's just me. Miami and Charlotte going head-to-head right now. LaMelo 9, says Felicia. One and done, Game 7, says Mr. Mojo. It basically is for all intents and purposes. I hope you brought your EpiPen, guys, because these Hornets are about to sting right now. 8 points is not much breathing room. With 10 minutes left to go, Steve, anything can happen. 10 more minutes, says Antoine Williams. What's up, Antoine? How are you, sir? Welcome in. Khan in his feelings too much right now. Heat has 10 minutes to come back. Hair grease saying good game. Buzz City, says Sean. What up, Sean? How you doing, man? Hardly if he'd have 60. Felicia saying, hey, who will win? Felicia, it's hard to say. I originally took the Hornets at the start of this game. And, I would not have been surprised if Miami had figured it out. But without Bam Adebayo, that definitely tips the scales in favor for the Hornets. Now, initially, when we looked at the pregame reports, it actually doesn't feel like the Miami Heat should be down by any means. The Miami Heat are averaging 121 points per game. That's their regular season numbers there. They're shooting the basketball 46%. They're pretty good, right? This Miami Heat team offensively is pretty good. Where they struggle is on the defensive side of things, and it's a big drop-off there. You put up 120, but you give up 118.5, so really your game differential is barely +1. Your game differential is barely +1. Meanwhile, 116 versus giving up 111. The game differential here for the Charlotte Hornets is about +5. So the Hornets are beating teams out by at least 5 points per game on average. On average. That is really the main deciding factor here as to why the Charlotte Hornets got the advantage. All of these other numbers, you got to be able to read in between the lines, guys. It does not explicitly say what the point differential is, but that's what it is. 121, we'll just round it up. 121 is what they put up. They give up. We'll round this one up as well. You know what I mean? It's a 2-point differential versus a 5-point differential. I don't know. This game was always going to be close, and it feels like a really, really good game. Anyways, I think it was a challenge. I don't know. We'll see. So the foul stands, but it's no longer going to be a shooting foul. Okay, so that's what the challenge was. They're going to inbound this ball. The ball is with Miami right now, and here is the move. So here is a shot. There is a foul there for sure. Pelle Larsson is hit on the way up, and Pelle Larsson goes to the free throw line for 2 shots. The score is 85-93. Miami looking for a way back in. They are down by 8. Eric Spoelstra trying to get this done without his number 1 defensive player and arguably number 1 offensive player in Bam Adebayo. Larsson going to shoot a couple. Will Kalkbrenner score again? It's a great question, Nando. It's a great question. Well, first free throw is good for Miami. Larsson knocks down 1. We're at the line. Here's number 2. Free throw's good. The score is 87-93. Up by, what was that, 6 now. Up by 6 here. The Hornets have possession. 10 minutes here left to go. There's a pass and going back and forth. Grant Williams. Actually, it's Kobe White with it. Kobe White sees a double. He gets right past it. Goes to Kahn. Knippel for 3. Another missed shot for Kahn Knippel. Here is Mitchell for Miami. Miami with the basketball, down by 6. They're looking to narrow the gap a little more. Powell's in trouble. He goes to Larsson. Larsson goes to the right. Hawkes Jr. is in the paint. He's at the free throw line now. Clears it out again. Larsson with the shot clock down to 2, has to pull the trigger. It is off the side of the rim and in the hands of the Hornets. I keep struggling. I so want to say New Orleans. And it's been like 12 years. Been like 20 years since the Hornets were no longer in there. I don't know, man. Oh, here's a backwards pass, and it looks like they're going to call this a travel here. So a travel against Charlotte. It's a turnover and Miami basketball. Okay, 8:50 left to go. You don't normally see that, but Kobe White going to commit a travel. Charlotte with the ball. Excuse me, Charlotte. This stream is YouTube featured, says DJ Gene. Is it really? Cool. Dude shooting air balls for 3s, says until activated. Kind of is, bro. Tough game right now. All right, 87-93. It's a 6-point game. Miami with the basketball. Powell, top of the screen. He'll feed this over to Mitchell. Davian Mitchell shoots, and Davian Mitchell scores 89-93. 89-93. And Miami down by just 4 now. Charlotte with the basketball. Here's the move for Kobe White from downtown. No! And right into the hands of Miami. Here is Hawkins Jr. backwards to Mitchell. Mitchell goes on the left side, and Mitchell gets it to fall. It's a 2-point game. Oh my, Davian Mitchell stepping up big time for his team. He's got 19 points, and the bench has to be held back right now. What a comeback I see in the chat right here. What a comeback. Con Knippel will go in. He's in trouble, clears it to the three-point line. This three-point shot, no good. Kellel Ware with the rebound. Here's the fast break. Trying to go alley-oop to Wiggins and jammed down. Not only is it a jam, it looks like there's a foul, and Miami can take the lead with the free throw here. On assist from Jaime Jaquez Jr., and Wiggins jams this thing down. The alley-oop. Thank you. Thank you very much, says Mr. Wiggins. Good job by Jaime Jaquez Jr. to put that basketball in the breadbasket right there for Wiggins. By the way, man, it's not like Wiggins is a massive guy. He's 6'7", which in the NBA is pretty average. Pretty average-sized NBA player able to drop the hammer like that. At his age, dude, shoot. They call him a seasoned veteran. He's only 31, so I'm older than him. The and one free throw is good. Miami is back on top, folks, with 7 minutes and 45 seconds left to play here in this basketball game. It is win or go home. The home team is down by 1. Here is Brandon Miller. Miller to Ball. Ball from downtown leaves the gooseneck up, but the shot is no good. It's rebounded by Wiggins. Wiggins feeds it forward to Mitchell. Davian Mitchell pulls up to the wing. Ooh, has a man on skates. He shoots. He scores. Mitchell breaking ankles and pulling the trigger here. 7:25 left to go. Timeout called. Hornets. Oh, man, a 12-0 run in the past 2.5 minutes right now. Miami figuring it out here. Let's keep trying to hit threes when we don't need to. I mean, they were up 8 points. Then the Con attempts 3 threes and misses them all. Yeah. I don't know why Con Knippel keeps shooting that. He is ice cold from downtown. This is also really crazy, guys. For anybody who's a Knippel fan, this man shoots the basketball from downtown 42% success rate. That is not just good. That's above. That's like well above average, guys. He shoots the basketball at 42% success rate. Today, you're not going to believe this. Today, my boy Knippel has made 0 of 6 3-point shots. He has attempted 6 3-point shots. Now, in order to even get to 33% at this point, he would need to attempt 3 more and make them all, and that's still well below what he normally does. This is a brutal scoreline or a brutal day for him right now. But you know what, man? This could be like a Braylon Mullins moment, and we could see a shot from half court maybe to get the win, and Con Knippel could be the guy to do it because Braylon Mullins was struggling in that game. I don't know, man. Anything's possible. Anything's possible. But the timeout has been called. We are in the middle of a timeout right now. In the middle of the timeout right now. Man, it has been, again, crazy. I keep bringing up this graphic because to me it blows my mind that Miami has scored 140 points or more in 3 of their last 5 games. So Miami up by 4 right now. The score is 97-93. I think this game could easily hit 120-118 or something like that. Have not seen that level of offense really out of the Hornets, but they did beat the Pacers 129-108. They beat the Timberwolves 122-108. This was back on April 5th in Minnesota. They did lose to Boston. They did lose to the Pistons, but they beat New York as well, 110-96 to get to where they are now. Those are the last few games right now for the Hornets. Let's see. Miami is seriously heating up right now, says Boris Bloom. Knippel can't shoot under pressure. Under pressure. Doon, 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 doon. Until activated, says LaMelo is like 2 for 14. He's actually 2 for 12. Very close. But yes, 2 for... Man, LaMelo is not shooting great today either. He's actually 10 of 25 from the floor. 2 for 12 from downtown. The Mr. Mojo says, bring in Caitlin Clark. Is Tyler a hero, asks Lamar. TBF, I think I can score 140 plus. Okay, to be frank, that's fair, World Peace, and I did try to asterisk that earlier, so that's fair. He says, to be fair, I think I can score 140 points on Washington by myself. Felicia asking my prediction on who will win. I'm gonna stick to my guns right now, man. Look, just don't sleep on Miami. If they advance to the playoffs, it is Eric Spoelstra all day, doing this without Bam Adebayo, which is crazy. Here's a pass to the three-point line. This shot off the front, no good. Offensive board, though, and this second chance effort is good for Grant Williams. 95-97, Charlotte down by 2. 7 minutes left to play. Mitchell goes to the top of the screen. Mitchell to Powell. Powell steps up inside. It looks like it's going to be a block, and it's stolen. No, it's stolen back by Miami, and there's Powell who buries the three. 100-95 is the score right now. This game starting to get pretty intense with 6 minutes and 40 seconds here left to go. Pump fake, sidestep, three-point flies. This thing no good, and into the hands of Kel'el Ware again, doing a great job as a big man right now. Kel'el Ware, a true 7-footer. There's a pass to Powell. Powell steps on the gas. Powell gets the angle on the left side and scores again. It is 102-95. Miami up by 7. Ball out to the corner. The wing, the sidestep, and they are just shooting three-point shots at all costs. It's a miss, but Kalkbrenner gets the rebound and the bucket. 97-102. So there is Ryan Kalkbrenner who gets the shot to go. Needed that one. Mitchell to Ware. Ware lets the three-point shot fly. It's no good. And rebounded, pulled down by LaMelo. LaMelo to the corner, back to the straightaway, sidestep. LaMelo shoots. No good. Rebounded by Mitchell. Davian Mitchell pushes to Wiggins. Wiggins in the wing. Wiggins against Ball. Wiggins posted up against Ball right now. He's double teamed. He passes to Mitchell. Mitchell in the straightaway toilet bowl. It toilet bowl flushed and popped right out. So he didn't get the lucky roll to drive the shot in the bucket. Oh my, the and one shot from Miles Bridges. What a shot. Flexing in the crowd, you can see that. Miles Bridges gets a shot to go. 5 minutes and 12 seconds. We're at the free throw line for the and one opportunity here for Charlotte. And one. 102-99 is the score. Harambe's Revenge said, I asked AI which underdog had the best probability of winning today. They said Miami, so I bet on Miami. I don't even watch basketball, says Harambe. And one free throw is good. It is 100-102. We start the clock again. Into the front court, and it looks like a timeout has been called here. Spoelstra needs a minute. So the timeout has been called. Both teams down to 2 timeouts remaining with 5 minutes left to play in this one. We're going to go to a quick commercial break. This will probably be a 30-second timeout. So commercial break. Can Miller score, says Lisa Leon. We'll find out here soon enough. Alameo says the until activated. Yeah, guard him in C. Better than some. But have you seen his driving? Harambe, you need AI to tell you the lowest seed had the best chance? AI is lying, says Boris Bloom. Oh, man, holy cow, this game, says BM. TBB Hawk says, let's go Hornets. Do I have a final score prediction, asks Horror Movie Fan. I try not to, man. I try not to. LaMelo just shoots bricks and tries to kill people with few. Oh, man. I'm glad to be here, Mr. Bond. I'm always glad to see your face. By the way, man, I was talking with Santino today, and we were thinking, like, how can we start, like, noting the minutes when big calls get made so that we can start releasing more shorts? Because that last short that we made did pretty well on TikTok and on Facebook and on Instagram. Obviously, it was tied to a huge upset with Duke losing that game to UConn. But if we have more moments like that, I definitely need to keep track of how those go. Harambe's Revenge asking, should I cash out now? Look, man, I don't like to bet, and I don't want to sway you one way or the other. I'm just going to give you the stats and let you make the choices on your own. There's the inbound pass. Wiggins finds Powell. Powell to the top. It's Hawkes Jr. Hawkes Jr. with a spin move, tries to get past Ball, but Ball's defense. Oh, looks like they're calling this a travel. Hawkes Jr. It's a turnover. 4 minutes and 58 seconds. A travel call blown against Miami. It's Charlotte ball. LaMelo brings it up. LaMelo against Hawkes Jr. uses a screen. Will pass this to the left. It is Brandon Miller. Back to LaMelo. Back to Miller. Miller pump fake drives. Kicks to Ball. Ball for three. No good. The putback. Second chance. No good. A third chance rebound. And Musa, the Moose, fights his way. Diabate gets the rebound. There was a whistle here. So it looks like Diabate. See if they're going to call this just an over-the-back foul right now. Yeah, I think it's just going to be a reach-and foul against Davian Mitchell. So I believe Davian Mitchell committed the foul right now. Diabate, there's the inbound pass, and there's the alley-oop. Oh, my goodness, what a jam to tie it up. That is Miles Bridges, who drops a tomahawk right here. It is all tied up 102-102. Norman Powell in the paint. He's in trouble. Goes back to Wiggins. Wiggins will drive. Goes to Powell. Hands in the passing lanes. It goes out of bounds. Clock stops with 4:14. 4:14. It's a 7-0 run right now. And this has been one game of runs. What a pitch. That was a fastball throw for the alley-oop to Miles Bridges, and you can see the enthusiasm on Bridges' face. So Tyler Hero will inbound this pass. Wiggins will shoot the triple. Wiggins will bury the triple from the wing. Wiggins having himself one heck of a day with 21 points after that. 24 points after that, excuse me, tied with Davian Mitchell. Here is LaMelo. LaMelo to the corner. Pump fakes this one. Drives with the dribble on the left hand. The fadeaway shot, no good, and it's missed. This time it's going to be out of bounds. It looked like it would have been rebounded here by Kellel Ware. That ball, there seemed to have been a tussle under the rim, and we also got, looks like Musa Diabate holding his left hip, kind of rocking the left hip right now. Maybe got hip checked under the rim, but I think this went out of bounds, last touched by Charlotte. So Miami basketball. Here is the drive. Here's a pass to the three-point line, and Wiggins with back-to-back threes from the exact same spot. Hornets defense just collapsing here. LaMelo brings the ball up. LaMelo to the top now. Here's a feed to the corner. A three-point shot flies. It's another brick. You would think they're building a house right now. Laying bricks left and right. The Charlotte Hornets can't buy a bucket. Here is Davian Mitchell. Mitchell to Hero. Hero sidestep to the three-point line. Back to Wiggins. Wiggins makes a move. Wiggins pulls up and shoots inside the key. It's off the back of the rim in the hands of Diabate. Diabate to Ball. LaMelo, bottom of your screen. LaMelo drives. He's got a lot of attention on him. He goes to the three-point line. One more pass to the corner. Finally, it's buried. 105-108. A big shot from downtown. Miller with a shot. Brandon Miller needed that one. Here is Here is the shot. Here's the ball with Tyler Hero. Hero to Mitchell, who's wide open. Davian Mitchell, ugly shot there. Kellel Ware clears it. Hero for three from way downtown. Holy smokes, that was in the parking lot. Tyler Hero pulls the trigger. It is 111 to 105. Another shot from three-point land, no good. LaMelo tries again. Another shot from three-point land, no good. Rebound by Miami. Oh, man. It's starting to get ugly right now. Down by 6 with 2 minutes left to go. Hero with the ball. He goes left. Hero pulls up. He is going to be fouled. Looks like before the shot. LaMelo picks up the foul, down by 6. LaMelo is ball hogging, says Smell W32. Lana French saying hello. TX Arminal, Texas Arminal? Terminal? What's going on? Saying WTF. Hero. LaMelo will never be respected, not the way he's playing right now. LaMelo yellow. Terminal, thank you. Jaime Lopez saying such a sad ending for the Hornets. Live by the 3, die by the 3. Vince said 1.2. We did it. Thank you, Vince. Appreciate the update. So 137 here. Backwards pass, Hero. Between the legs, Hero's in trouble. He'll bounce this to the right. One more. The corner 3, no good. Rebounded this time by Kobe White. White, they know they're in trouble. It's an alley-oop. It's under the rim, actually, so not good enough. Got to knock this down from downtown. Yes! They got that shot. Miles Bridges makes a 25-foot three-pointer. It's a three-point game. Oh, man, are we getting overtime today or what? We might get overtime today, ladies and gentlemen. Davian Mitchell back to Hero. Hero against ball. Hero makes the move. He backs things up. Shot clock down to 3. Here is Mitchell. Now Mitchell will shoot. Mitchell will miss. It's rebounded by the Hornets. The Hornets have a chance to tie it up right now. Here is LaMelo. LaMelo, one pass. It's with Miller. Miller to LaMelo. He's getting some help right now. Shot clock down to 8. Here's the pass to Miller. Miller back to LaMelo. One more to White. One more in the corner. No good. And it's a rebound for Miami. And it looks like a foul will come in with 28 seconds left to go. A missed shot for Charlotte, man. And I think that's going to be it. You never know, though. 28 seconds left to go. A 3-point game. Miami looks like they are in the bonus for the first time here today. So I think Miami is now in the bonus. And we're going to go to the free throw line for a couple of shots. First free throw, Jaime Jaquez Jr. has not been great today, and he will miss the first of his 2 free throws. That is good for Charlotte with 28 seconds left to go. 28 seconds left to go. Second free throw. Big free throw. It's good. They needed that right there. Jaime Jaquez Jr. knocks that one down. Timeout will be called by the Charlotte Hornets. It's a 2-possession game now. 2-possession game. There's enough time for 2 possessions if they can score quickly, but they'd have to score very quickly and get a stop. 4-point advantage, says Mr. Mojo. Khan just killed his Rookie of the Year case. Vince, what a bad day for Con Knipple. Harambe's revenge with the fingers cried. Go home, Hornets, says CJ Banning. Hair grease. Don't be down in the dumps just yet. Brick, 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 says Jaime Lopez, says Jamie Lopez. Oh, yeah. We've definitely had a lot of bricks right here. 108 to 112. 28 seconds left to go. You know what? We don't need this screen. Let's go back to this. We don't need this screen. Let's go back to this. Guys, Wiggins, 27 points today. LaMelo with 26. Kel Ware with 19 rebounds, my dude. 19? You got me tripping. Diabate with 14 boards. Jaquez Jr. and LaMelo both with 7 assists. Some of these numbers are insane for some players that you don't normally expect to have that level of production. Robbie saying the Heat are trying to pull away. Yes, they are. The Hornets did not attack the glass nearly enough. You allowed 6 offensive rebounds there for Kel Ware and 13 defensive rebounds. Here's the inbound pass with 28 seconds left to go. We start the clock. They got to score here no matter what. Here's the shot. No. Back. One more from downtown. It's good! Buried the shot. Brandon Miller makes it a 1-point game. 18.6 left to go. Miller. Woo! What a bucket. Okay. 112 to 111. This could come down to the final possession. You know for a fact Miami's going to inbound the pass. They will immediately be fouled. We're going to see hands on these players here unless they try to do what UConn did, which is steal the inbound pass. If you can steal the inbound pass and not send them to the free throw line, that's best case scenario. Next best case scenario, you get the foul, they miss one of those shots, and you can come back and still win. They're going to foul Miami and miss the 3, says Jimmy Jace. DJ Jean says, drum roll, please. Woo. Here we go. More than likely, we're going to see an immediate foul and a chance for the Charlotte Hornets to get back to the playoffs for the first time in a decade since the 2015-16 season. It's been a while. By the way, if they win this game, they still won't make the playoffs. They got to win one more. It starts with this one. Same is true for Miami. Whichever team wins this game stays alive for one more, basically game 7. Come on, Charlotte, says Jamie Lopez. We're waiting for the inbound pass, guys. We are waiting for the inbound pass. I'll move the basketball. The inbound pass will happen from this white hash at the bottom of the screen. No, white hash at the top of the screen. So, Jaquez to toss this thing in. Looking for the inbound pass. There's a wide open, easy play. Hero, no foul coming in. Clock is ticking. There's the foul. It's late. 13 seconds left to go. They tried to get the steal right away. They took a few seconds off the clock. The foul came in late. 12.9 left to go. We're at the free throw line. Tyler Hero to shoot 2. They tried, right? They tried to get the steal. Hero did a good job. Hero did a good job. He's also up to 15 points right now. So a couple of free throws coming up here. Huge free throws for Tyler Hero. The foul, by the way, Miles Bridges is the one who picked it up. First one for Hero. Good. Automatic at the free throw line. You know, even if they make both, it's a 3-point game. We could definitely get some overtime here. The winner of the next game will play my San Antonio Spurs. The winner of this game survives for one more. Hero at the free throw line for one more shot. It's a 2-point game. Second free throw is good. Both shots are good. Final timeout taken here for Charlotte. So final timeout taken here for Charlotte. 12.9 left to go. Charlotte needs a 3-point shot or their season is over. It's that simple. Yep, Hero is that guy. It's a 3-point game. Frank Norman says miss it. David says bad Charlotte. Go Hornets, says Endo. True words official saying overtime. Just 1-3, says Biggie Cheese. Forget the Heat, says True Power. It's a 6-point spread. Come on, Heat, let me down. Here we go. Give it to Knipple, says Steve. You know what, dude? That's exactly what I'm talking about. That's that that's that Mullins energy right there. Give it to Knipple and let him make his first shot of the day. Heat fouling diabolical, says Mr. Mojo. Charlotte has a chance, man. We could get overtime right now. $114 to $111. This timeout is just about over. Let's do this, guys. Let's wrap this game up. With 13 seconds left to go, the players are coming back up off the benches right now. We're about to get this inbound pass. 13 seconds left to go in regulation of this play-in tournament game. Win or go home. Here's the inbound pass. Sion James to inbound, by the way, on the court for the Hornets. It's going to be James, Williams, White, Miller, and Ball. Interesting lineup for a clutch moment here. There is the inbound pass, a quick release. It's good! Oh my goodness, he buried the shot from downtown on the inbound pass. Kobe White ties the game up. It is 114 to 114. Oh my goodness, with 10 seconds left to go. White, quick release shot. We are tied up. Unbelievable way to keep this game alive. A turnaround three-point jump shot. Had to flip the hips in midair, bro. In midair over Larson. What a bucket. Let's go. Oh, man. Okay. So White, Kobe White, looking like Kobe Bryant right now. Less than 11 left to play. Less than 11 seconds here left to play. No bucket, no foul. That's all you need. The Hornets, no bucket, no foul. Airtight defense. That's all they can hope for. That's all they can hope for. Miami looking to get this final shot and win the game. The number 10 spot in the Eastern Conference looking to get promoted to the number 8. Whew. 114 to 114. 11 seconds left to go. Miami to inbound this pass. Hero time, says Smell W. So both teams looking to get one more game in. A crazy game happening in Buzz City. Ball is at the front hash here for Miami. Both teams out of timeouts right now. There is the inbound pass to Tyler Hero, and Miami will hold for the final shot. Tyler Hero, bottom of the screen. Hero makes the move. He will shoot from downtown. It's off the back of the rim. It's no good. We go to overtime. Oh, baby. Oh, brother. We are going to overtime. It is the end of regulation. We'll put 5 minutes on the board, man. We've got one more quarter here for you guys. End of regulation, 114 to 114. Win or go home. Man, you can see Hero, if you can read lips, you know what he just said here. Freimeister says we got only 280 likes. Thanks for the update there. We should definitely be closer to 500 at this point. Guys, if you haven't smashed that like button yet, please be sure to do so. If I've had your attention throughout the rest of this regulation game and you are feeling fired up based off of this play call right now, you know what to do. All right, guys. We're back to another commercial break. Looks like we hit our goal for today. The goal was to get to 117.2. Let's see if we can get a little bit of cushioning here as well. If we can pick up another, I don't know, 10, 20 subscribers, I'll feel a lot better about ending this live stream once this game is over. 11 seconds to score. Miami got this. Oh, Harambe. It's over. We're in overtime now, brother. Lock in, chat, says Pinky. You heard the man. Buffer stream, says John John. Mello will deliver, says Keem Slime. What up, Keem Slime? Hanging around for the Blazers' son, says Antoine Williams. Oh, dude. Way to, like, you're gonna love the next game. Let's see. Way to go doing this. I have Prime, but this guy's killing it. Stay with him. So exciting. Great job. I'll subscribe. Ron. Rock and roll, sir. Here's a fist bump to you, my friend. Fist bumps to our boy Ron. Ron, man, the chosen. Appreciate you, sir. True Worlds, thank you, guys. Mario message by... Okay. Let's go ahead and turn this off right now. Guys, it's the end of regulation. It looks like they've pushed tip-off here a few minutes back for the Suns versus Portland Trail Blazers game, which is totally fine. We will do that game immediately after this one. We will do that game immediately after this one. So if you want to watch that game, we'll have it once this game is over. I will be doing both games today. Stick around. I'll drop the link for the next game in case you want to open up that window once that happens. This is the start of overtime here, folks. 2 timeouts right now for both sides. Let's do this thing. Miami was up with 6 minutes and 30 seconds and choked, says Key 312. Start of overtime. Ready for your tip-off right here? You ready for tip-off? Ready for tip-off. There it is. It's won by Charlotte. Charlotte wins the tip-off. They start the ball. They start with the ball in the hands of Ball, and LaMelo passes this left. Miles Bridges at the three-point line. Bridges to White. White for 3. White no good. It's a rebound, but it's a rebound for Miami. Miami gets the pull down. Here is Mitchell. Davian Mitchell at the wing. Mitchell inside. He sees the angle. Hawkins doesn't shoot. Back to Mitchell. Pump fake. Sidestep. It's no good. Rebound under the rim for Charlotte. The Hornets have it. Here is Miller. Miller's at the straightaway. He uses a screen. He's got open space. He's at the end of the paint, top of the key. He'll go to the right side. Fade away. Jump shot. It's good. Charlotte up by 2. 4 minutes and 10 seconds left to go. Jaquez Jr. brings the ball up court. Bottom of the screen, looks to Davian Mitchell. Mitchell against Ball. Mitchell guarded closely by LaMelo. Mitchell makes his move. A pass to Jaquez Jr. He almost loses it. A fadeaway jump shot for Jaquez Jr. Baseline bucket, baby. Okay, all tied up 116 to 116. Here is Ball. Ball. Back to him. Using a screen here. Good ball movement. Wide open. Oh, my goodness. How did you leave Miles Bridges that wide open in the corner? Spoelstra cannot believe that Miami just did that here. Okay. Miles Bridges now up to 26 points after that three-point shot. Still behind Wiggins. Here's a three-point shot the other way for Miami, and it's an air ball rebounded and recovered by Bridges. Now the Hornets are up by 3. 3 minutes left to go. LaMelo holds. LaMelo against Davian. He goes to the left. He shoots from downtown, way downtown. It bounces very high up in the air and into the hands of Miami. 116 to 119. Jaime Jaquez Jr. makes a move. Bounce pass inside. Gorgeous fade inside. My goodness. Davian Mitchell finishes at the rim, makes that look easy. It's 119 to 118. Miami down by just 1. Less than 2.5 left to play in this game. LaMelo will shoot. LaMelo alley-oops it upstairs. Oh my goodness. Brandon Miller another with a jam. 121 to 118. An assist there for LaMelo. LaMelo doing all right today. Here's a three-point perimeter play right now for Wiggins. Wiggins will bounce this one inside. A whistle comes in. 1:59 left to go. And the official decided that he didn't like what he saw there. They're showing that alley-oop once again. Nice play. Crazy game, says Burley Kev. I agree, dude. Crazy game indeed. 2 minutes left to play in this one. 121 to 118. There's the inbound pass after the foul. Miami's Tyler Hero makes a move. He's at the top of the key. He'll shoot, and he will miss. It's a rebound for Charlotte. Charlotte brings it up. LaMelo, bottom of the screen now. LaMelo uses the screen, kicks it to the corner, pump fake, climbs the baseline, over and under with a nice reversal. Miles Bridges gets the play, and a timeout is called by Miami. Oh no, it's starting to get wide here. A 5-point spread with 93 seconds left to go. Miami 118, Charlotte 123. Bridges, oh my goodness, Miles Bridges, 28 points in today's game. Doing what he has done all season, and that is just score. Offense, offense, offense today. Bridges is balling, says 30 minutes to New Orleans. Please close this out, says Jaime Lopez. Hornets rule, says Mr. Mojo. CJ Banning, I see you. Limitless J says lock in. What happened to Bam? Bam Adebayo fell on his backside and has been removed from this game. Where is Khan? Khan on ice right now. The dude has been terrible today. Khan Knipple has missed all 8 of his 3-point attempts today. So coach said no more Knipple. Jaden Gibbs says, I'm subscribed. Let's go, Mr. Gibbs. I see y'all out there. I see a lot of new names in the chat. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We got the Hornets and the Heat going at it right now. 93 seconds left to go. Whether you are a Charlotte fan or a Miami fan, it's a good game either way. This next game has been scheduled to tip off. They keep pushing it back. They keep pushing back tip-off right now. Clock has started once again to the top of the screen. In trouble with it. Mitchell being smothered. He'll find Hero for 3. Hero will miss. It's a rebound for Charlotte, and Charlotte will surely win this game, right? 1:13 left to go. LaMelo and the Charlotte Hornets with a 5-point lead. Miami had a real chance to finish this thing, and they took their foot off the gas. They allowed the Charlotte Hornets away in. Charlotte with the shot clock down to 2. An air ball right there. Ugly shot. 53.6 left to go, and a big miss for Miles Bridges. It's Miami's basketball. Miami with it. Give it to Kobe, says Jamie. I wonder how many people bet for overtime. Real darn close, man. Really darn close. Christy Blocks just subscribed. What up, Christy? 123 to 118. 5-point game. Less than 60 seconds here to play. LaMelo Ball checking out right now for the Charlotte Hornets, guys. So LaMelo hitting the bench. LaMelo and Kobe White hitting the bench. We start the clock. Interesting. Mitchell fakes left, goes that, well, actually faked right, goes left, finishes at the rim. It's a 3-point game. 48.1 here left to go, and it looks like a timeout will be called this time. Hornets. So the Hornets call a timeout. All right, guys, 123 to 120. Charlotte up by 3. They got to score. They got to score quickly. Melo cooked Bam, shocked the world. Yak saying, yo. Dev asking who did the air ball. I mean, does it really matter at that point? It was Bridges who shot that shot. Let's go Charlotte, says Brian. KG Music says just subscribe. LaMelo been playing terrible, horrible shot selection, says Chase VA. He has. This is too intense, says Vince. I think this is just the right level of intense, bro. This is the intensity that we need. This is what we like to have right now. And they are partying in Charlotte as if they've already won All these people dancing right now, they are going to feel real dumb if Charlotte doesn't pull this win out right now. 48.1. Miami still definitely has a chance. Both teams with one timeout remaining here after this full timeout for the Charlotte Hornets. This is scary, says Lev. 120 to 123. And my screen on Prime straight up just went black. Looks like Pele Larson enters the game for Tyler Hero, is what I'm seeing as a substitution. My screen has literally gone black right now on Amazon Prime. I don't know what's going on. I got 48.1 left to go. Technical difficulties? You're kidding. Bruh. Amazon Prime saying technical difficulties right now at 48 seconds left in overtime because the next game was scheduled to start at 9:15. I lost the feed, says Mr. Mojo. And people are asking why Prime is trash. Trinidad and Tobago in the house, says Richard. Tech problems, says Jerson. William, I'm with you, man. That's unbelievable. Smell says, hell no, that's diabolical. I'm not the only one seeing it. By the way, I got 26 seconds left in overtime. Looks like LaMelo knocks down a driving layup. 26 seconds left to go. If LaMelo knocks it down, that's 125 to 120. With 26 seconds here left to go, I don't know what's coming, but it's a timeout that has been called here by Miami now. So the shot was made by Charlotte. A timeout has been called by Miami. They have no timeouts remaining. Amazon still experiencing some technical difficulties. The score is 125 to 120. It is 125 to 120. Charlotte, a 91.3% chance of winning this game. We are currently in a timeout, and Prime is currently having technical difficulties. It looks like they've cut back to the feed. The score is 125 to 120 with 26 seconds left to go. So, we're back. Don't go anywhere, guys. We're back. 120 to 125. It's back on, says Just My Opinion. It sure is. But Miami called that timeout. Miami called that timeout. Miami sold, says Blake. I hate Adam Silver's decision. You know, oh, it looked like that might have been a foul, too. LaMelo was definitely fouled right there. Did he pick up a foul? Is he going to the stripe? I don't know what's going on right now, but it looks like Sion James is entering the game for Kobe White. Looks like we're getting another substitution. Wiggins coming out. The ball is in the front court now for Miami. We're going to get the inbound pass from the top of the screen. 26 seconds left to go. Looking left, looking right. There's the inbound pass. Hero, the turnaround. Three-point shot is good! Tyler Hero knocks down the triple from the corner. It's 23.5 left to go. 2-point game right now. Miami down by 2. Charlotte. There's a stolen ball. It's stolen Miami. A feed inside. Tyler Hero goes to the three-point line. He shoots again and will miss, but he is fouled. 8.7, and Tyler Hero goes to the free throw line to shoot 3 shots. Tyler Hero goes to the free throw line to shoot 3 shots. That was definitely a shooting foul right there. Hero knocked down a triple, stole the basketball going back the other way. It was actually stolen by Larson. And Hero took the three-point shot. He was fouled. My gosh. So that's the foul number 5 on LaMelo, by the way. We're back to the free throw line for 3. He is 100% at the free throw line today. First free throw is good. First free throw for Hero. 124 to 125. Double overtime? It's possible. Greg, yes, the plan is to do both. Hero makes the first. Deep breath. Waiting for the second free throw, folks. Second free throw is good. So we are all tied up 125 to 125. It's an evenly matched up game right now. Hero for a third shot. By the way, according to the ESPN analytics, things have changed here. Miami apparently now has a 77% chance of winning. Seriously? Wow, says Blake. Miami, third free throw for Tyler Hero. All tied up 125 to 125 to take the lead. Hero shoots, and he misses. Just kidding. He made that shot. It's 126 to 125. Sorry. Just needed to make sure you guys were still with me. He knocked down the shot. It is 126 to 125. A timeout has been called yet again. That is the final timeout remaining for the Hornets. They are down by 1, and they've got less than 9 seconds to take the lead. This is to get the lead right now. Possibly for the win. Sorry, guys. Sorry, I know I... All right. I'm seeing y'all in the chat. I totally triggered a bunch of you guys. I just wanted to make sure you guys were still locked in. So, less than 9 seconds left to go here, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to see an inbound pass from this hash up here. And this is going to mean this is possibly the biggest possession of the game. At this point, this is the biggest possession of the game. We are in overtime, and there's not likely a possibility for a double overtime. We're either getting 2 points, 3 points, or 0, most likely. Miami does still have 1 timeout remaining, according to my board up front. I don't actually believe they do, but... 126, 125. Still waiting to come back from this final timeout that was just called by Charles Lee, head coach of the Charlotte Hornets. So here comes the inbound pass. It is Sion James to inbound. 8.7, there's the inbound pass. Ball will drive. Ball with the right hand will shoot and score! 4.7 left to go. Quickly, here comes Miami. Miami will shoot. They will be blocked, and this is going to be a win. The Charlotte Hornets will end up advancing to the next round. It's a win for Charlotte. That's your final in overtime. That is your final in overtime. Charlotte wins 127 to 126. Barely. I'm talking barely, my boy. Wow, what a game. What a game indeed, guys. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank y'all so much for hanging out with me. Looks like this next game is going to get started here quickly, so I'm actually going to make my changes here rather quickly. And, yeah, we got a good game coming up next after this, guys. We'll leave that red. We'll go purple over here, and we'll get this next game started in just a moment. So we got the Phoenix Suns coming up right now to play the Portland Trail Blazers. All right, I'm going to change this quick, guys. Don't have a whole lot of time because I know they're going to get the next game started here sooner rather than later. So I'm going to make my changes here now. Charlotte, who are we playing again? Portland Trail Blazers. Yeah, that was a crazy game, guys. To take it all the way to overtime, almost double overtime. Close game. And we hit our subscriber goals for today, which is also pretty darn cool. All right, guys, that's your final score. That's it. That's all she wrote, man. My guess is that this next game will get started here in just a moment, and I'll change the channel in just a second. Let's turn this off. Let's drop the link for the next game here as well, guys, so you guys can watch the next one with us. Thank you all for hanging out with me. Thanks for smashing the like button. Thank you for subscribing to this channel. Thank you for all the super chats. And thank you guys for kicking it with us. Let's go ahead and do the share here. And we'll get the next game started. Shareable link. Here's the next game, guys. If y'all want to watch with us on this channel. Back things out. Come on. Please stand by. Here's the link. Crazy game, guys. So the next game will be right there if y'all want to check it out. That's all you got to click, and you guys can watch this game with us. So I'm done. I'm off. We'll be live in about 2 minutes. Love you guys. We'll see y'all in a bit. Until next time, you've been watching Football Nation. My name is Mario Manuel.